Okay. All right. So I hope but Alan, usijali, wewe endelea kufanya part yako. As in hii biashara ujui kila mtu anakujanga na reason yake. You just continue doing your part. Your guest is there, your guest is seeing. Me, my guest is there, my guest is seeing. So me, I'll continue doing my part. So kama uko na guest pale hivyo, siku isiishe kama hujatuma at least 3 things there to share, to expose your guest more. I want to share my screen with the technical training. And I've thought of so many ways to handle this session because it's too long. And also, it is divided into 2 parts. We have the technical bit of it, and we have the DTC training. DTC training is very simple. I don't think we'll take even like 30 minutes for DTC training, unless you guys have a lot of questions. But the one which has a lot of things is technical training. I'll try as much as possible to all of it at the same time. I think I should just start with the technical training, and then I'll start with the technical training, and then we will go to the DTC training, so that tukue to like ikuwe very simple, as I had told you, as I had shared with you, as I had explained to you, as I nini na nini na nini. So itakuwa much more simple. Sawa. So I'm sharing my screen right now. Okay. You are in a position to see my screen. Let me start with this. Now, we have first of all, let's start with the Ed Plan 2.0 system. Hiyo ni kidogo sana. That is with the old system the company. Now, with the Ed Plan 2.0 system, it was actually ilikuja on let me try to see if I can remember the date. It was around 10th of September. Yeah, 10th of September 2020, during the pandemic. Pandemic ikienda kuishaisha hivi. So September 2020 they launched the Ed Plan 2.0. Sasa hapo ndio starting capital ilikuwa 26,888. Before that the starting capital was 23,000. And so with the system being upgraded to version 2.0, there are so many things which were upgraded as well. Sasa hapo ndio nataka niwapigie tu a very short comparison of how things were. Sawa. I hope you have a notebook wherever you are. Kutoka hapa sasa ni marathon. All right. Now, with the Ed Plan 2.0 coming into Kenya, there were some things which were enforced, as in kuna vitu zilikuwa upgraded and some of others they were introduced which became compulsory, and this is it. With the Ed Plan 2.0, the first thing that many people started wondering is what is PMA. Na najua 90% of us who are here, okay, we are 9 of us, so let me just say like 7 people who are here, they don't know what PMA is, or even if you know what PMA is, you don't know why it is there and how it even works. So let me just try to summarize this. PMA is called a personal monthly achievement. That is a monthly, it's a monthly requirement for you by the company to at least consume one product which you like, or which product, whichever product that you need. It can be a product which you like or a product which you need. Now, assuming, for example, you get started in the business, we are under no obligation to consume any product. So that's why ile hamper inakuanga free gift hamper. Whether you use it, whether you don't, no one cares. It's a gift hamper. Now, a long time ago, People used to just get the products and go sell them or go keep them. They did not know the value of these products. During the pandemic year, a lot of people started suffering from these lifestyle. I hope it is recording. A lot of people started suffering from these lifestyle diseases, like high blood pressure, corona pia ikakuwa hapo hivyo in the mix, diabetes, and all this stress and all these things that were coming in hiyo time ya pandemic. The company came and sat down and they discussed the possibility of helping our members to consume our own products, because they are very powerful products. There is no need for you to keep them in the house or for you to go and sell these products na haujui kazi yake. So they said that for you to be enjoying these products regularly, every single month you're required to at least buy or at least consume one product which you like every single month. And that is now why it is called personal monthly achievement. You are building yourself, you're building your health, and so that is why it is called an achievement. Now this personal monthly achievement, it happens in two ways. It happens for those people who have ranks and people who don't have ranks. Now when you talk about ranks, namaanisha silver executive, gold executive, global ambassador. We also have Ruby global ambassador and Diamond global ambassador. These are the ranks which you can get in the organization. Any person who doesn't have a rank, that is a distributor. And I believe all of you guys here in this meeting are distributors. As in, ukilogin kwa account yako inakwambia you are a DI. So for you guys who are doing PMA, for you guys who are new in the business and you don't have a rank, there is no so much obligation to consumer products. But any person who has a rank and above, this person is assumed to have much information about the products, and there is so much pressure for you to enjoy the products every single month. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. The company encourages it. Right together. Now, this is it. For any person who has a rank, the moment you do PMA or anytime you're doing PMA every single month, you get 0.334 positional points. Sawa. Sasa hapa ndio tunaanzia sasa. Viongozi, kama hauna I swear hii session itakupita yote. Lakini kama unataka kuelewa hii system vizuri na vile inaweza kusaidia uweze kugrow vizuri, hii ndio kitu yenye iliwahi nisaidia kabisa. Understanding how the system works. Now, when you are talking about these points, hizi zinaitwa positional points. And those are the first type of points which we are going to be discussing. Now, this personal achievement, the moment you buy this product for your own consumption, you are also going to be getting now what we call positional points. Are you together? So these positional points, they can benefit you in so many ways. Number one, they can help you to get a rank. Are you together? So the moment you buy a product, let's say, Alan, you go tomorrow to the counter to buy, let's say, C24/7 ili uweze kutumia. What happens? Kila product iko na positional points zake. So you get kama umekuja kununua, let's say even for your own use, ama unaenda kuuza, the moment ushabuy hivi tu kwa counter, automatically in your system utapata a certain number of points zenye zimetokana na wewe kununua hiyo product. Are you together? You'll get a certain number of points. Now, kila product inakuanga na their own positional point. This is going to be positional points. Sawa. Now, for a person who has a rank, the positional points which you need to acquire every single month from product purchases for your PMA. I hope your kizungu iko sawa. The total number of points which you need to accumulate for your product purchases for your PMA. Kwa sababu, it is a monthly achievement. So every single month, you need to hit this number of points for it to be considered that you have done PMA. If you don't hit this number of points, the system assumes you have not done PMA. This is for someone who has a rank. Now look here. Once you accumulate 0.334 points, you are considered to have done PMA. This is for any person SE and above, silver executive and above. If you are not a silver executive, you can just do any product. it does not matter. You can just buy any product, whichever number of points, no one is going to ask you. So how does it work? For example, you join the business. For example, this is PMA, even though in a work. So from 1st of January to 31st of January, this is within the first, as in within hiyo mwezi. And let me announce this before I forget. The cutoff time for PMA is 7 p.m. Kenyan time. What do I mean by cutoff time? Namaanisha, wakisema from 1st of January to 31st of January, they mean from 31st of December 7 p.m. Hiyo ndio system imeturn. Let me do this. From that time to 31st December. Sorry, not December. To 31st January 7 p.m. Hii ndio mwezi. So kwa system huku Kenya, the system ina update tarehe 7 p.m. because the system is based in Philippines. Na Philippines iko 5 hours ahead of Kenya. Sawa sawa. This one really affected one of my leaders hii mwezi. Nimemchukulia codes 2, nikamuuliza tajiri, tufanye aje? Naona hujafanya PMA. Ananiambia apply, nilishafanya kuangalia system. Kumbe ya kufanya PMA. Now, the system is 5 hours ahead Philippines time. So in any case you're going to be doing PMA, PMA must be done before 7 p.m. hiyo siku ya mwisho. So this is September. The last day of September is 30th. So by 30th 7 p.m. this is the deadline to do PMA. I hope tumepatana hapo. I'm not going to repeat it. Now, from 1st of January to 31st of January, na hizo ndo dates nimewaambia, because system iliturn the previous day, 31st of December. System was already reading. By 7:01 p.m. system ilikuwa inasema tayari system imeingia first, imeingia new year. So from 1st of January to 31st of January, you do your PMA, that is 0.334 points. And the example yenye imepeanwa hapa, a very good example, is 2C24/7. 2C24/7s, moja iko na 0.2 points. If you do 2 of them, you have another 0.2. So if you have done 0.4 points, this is more than, it is more than the 0.334. So wewe, kwa sababu ushapitisha 0.334 points, you're considered to have done PMA. So if this month of January you buy 2C24/7s for your own personal consumption, you get 0.4 points and the system considers you have done PMA. Now hii PMA umenunua January, it is actually not for January. Ni vile tu umeinunua January, but it is not for January. This PMA is actually for the month of February. So during this month of February, kwa sababu January ulinunua hizi 2C24/7s, February you have done PMA. Najua hapa sasa ndio nitaanza kuwapoteza. Hapa sasa ndio najua mshaanza kulala. Now this is what I mean. If in the month of February ukuje ununue 0.3334 points, hizo ni 3 sorry. Ukuje ununue 0.334 points during the month of February, between 1st and 28th, you are considered to have done PMA for the next month. That is on the month of March. So hii January, for you to be considered you have done PMA for the month of January, hiyo December, between 1st and 31st of December, you buy 2C24/7 so that January you are considered to have done PMA. January ukuje ununue 2C24/7s, then you are considered to have done PMA for the month of February. February ukuje ununue 2C24/7s, then you are considered to have done PMA for the month of March. March you buy 2C24/7s, you have done PMA for the month of April. Basically right now we are in September. You buy 2C24/7s during the month of September, you are considered to have done PMA for the month of October. Are we together? Now, this is it. after you have done PMA, are we together? So after you have done PMA, what happens is this. Because you have done PMA, on the date 15th of that month, acha turudi kwa hii example. Hii January ulifanya PMA for the month of February, si ndio? Sawa sawa. Feb ulifanya PMA for the month of March. Sawa sawa. March ukafanya PMA for the month of April. Let's use these 4 months. So kwa sababu hii January ulifanya PMA for the month of February, during this month of February, you are entitled to all the ways of earning. Are we together? You are entitled to all the ways of earning. I hope sitachanganya mtu. So, PMA yenye ulifanya January, you bought these 2 products, you have qualified for the earnings of the month of February. So, February between date 1 to 28, because January ulifanya PMA ya February. So, February, you are entitled to all the ways of earning, including unilevel, stair step, UPP, my rebates, hizo ways zote. So during this month of February, what the system does, calculate all the profits that you are making using these other ways of earning. Unilevel, calculate unilevel, calculate stair step, calculate UPP. So because it is calculating for the month of February between date 1 and 28, mwezi ikishaisha hivi February, on date 15th of March, you will be getting all these other, okay, achana na except here 6,000, the direct connecting bonus, and the 4,800, hizi unaweza enjoy on a daily basis. But then all these other ways, unilevel, stair step, UPP, my rebates, on nini, hizo zingine hizi zote, they are calculated on a monthly basis. I hope you guys always remember that. So in the month of February, system calculate easy sasa, calculate easy ways of earning. And then because February imeisha, during the month of March, on date 15th of March, you will be getting all these other monies. I hope tumeelewana. So when you log in into your account, let's say you have sponsored 2 or 3 people in the business during the month of August. Let's say you sponsor Noah na ukasponsor Agi. The system calculate during the month of August, calculate easy other ways of earning apart from, so ulipata hizo 16,800. Now the system calculate hizi zingine, alafu on date 15th of September, kwa sababu ulisponsor in the month of August, calculate kila mtu mwenye uliweka kwa biashara, all the products that were bought, nini kila kitu. Alafu August the moment iliisha, September ikiingia date 15th, unapewa kila kitu yenye ili happen August. That is why you found an extra 100 bob and you're asking me upline, hii 100 imetoka wapi? Ilitokana na these other ways of earning which you did in the month of August. So that's why by date 15th of September unaipata kwa DTC yako, inawekwa automatically. Wewe utaipata tu pale hivyo. Are we together? So in the month of September, kwa sababu before September iingie, ulifanya PMA, ulinunua products in the month of August, which was supposed to take care for the month of September. The moment September iliingia, system calculate all the profits that you're making using these other ways of earning during the month of September. So September ikiisha, tukiingia October, you will be given everything which you earned in the month of September by date 15th of October, itaweka kwa system yako. That is what I mean. I hope we are clear up to that point. Are we together? So, sahizi, now that we are in September, what I'm going to do my PMA for the month of October. Before hii mwezi ishe, nafaa ninunue at least 2 C24/7s. And then, hizi 2 C24/7s, I'm going to have done PMA for the month of October. So October ikiingia, system itaanza kucalculate what am I making from these other ways of earning, alafu itanipea automatically by 15th of November. The moment October itaisha, itanipea on 15th of November. Hope we are clear up to that point. Now, what will be paid on 15th is unilevel, stair step, UPP, and my rebates. That is personal rebates. Are we together? What you also enjoy, hizi zinalipwa on date 15. Vile tu nimewambia. These ones will be paid on date 15. Lakini hizi zingine you can still enjoy on a daily basis and a weekly basis. Hizo hazina ati wewe utangoja mpaka, hapana. Sawa sawa. Now what happens if you don't do PMA? Kwa sababu someone will say, na kama sijisikii kununua hizo si 24/7. Now this is the repercussions. Sa hizi si tuko September. Acha tu tutumie practical example now that you are in September. Now that you are in September, if you don't buy two C24/7s to cover you for the month of October, the moment system itaingia tu hivi October, you're not going to be enjoying this. Hii kwanza piga X for the month of 1st of October to 31st of easy. The moment system imeingia October, system haitakuwa ina calculate hizi first of all toa kwa hesabu. They'll not be calculated. So basically in the month of October, wewe, the only thing you'll be enjoying is a direct connecting bonus. Hii pekee ndio utaenjoy in the month of October. Even the 4,800, you will not enjoy in the month of October. Sawa. If you don't do your PMA for the next month, hiyo next month ikifika, you will only be enjoying the direct connecting bonus. You'll not be enjoying the 4,800, nor will you be enjoying the unilevel, stair step, UPP, my rebate. So basically ni kama umesema, mimi nimetosheka na pesa, I don't want anything else. Now, because you guys are still new in the business and you might be wondering, what if? Whatever I was just telling you, if you don't do your PMA, no stair step, no unilevel, no UPP, no binary points, and no personal rebates. And also the system inakupiga penalty. Sawa. From your strong side in your account, let's say if I don't do, let's use for example, very good example, wacha tutumie, maybe Eric. Wacha tutumie Eric here. Now Eric on this side has Levy and the entire team ya Levy, hivyo. The entire team ya Levy. Then Eric on this other side, this is Eric number 2. Eric has Abigail and the entire team ya Abigail, hivyo. Sawa. So from what I can see on Eric's DTC, hii side ya Levy, it is not growing as fast as his side ya Abigail. Right together. He said the Abigail, people are joining the business daily. But he said the Levy, people are not joining on a daily basis. So tukiangalia hii system ya Eric, for example, this happens to be the strongest side. Hii side yenye iko na Abigail. Now, if you log in into your DTC, you're going to find binary points on the left, binary points on the right. For those who have logged in into the DTC, ama ushaiona vile DTC inakaa, kuna kuangana binary points on the left and binary points on the right. Those points are very important. Hizo ndo tunaenda kuingia next. Now, once I finish this. Now, 5% will be deducted from those points. 5% will be deducted, zitakatwa. So they look at your strong side, kama indo side ya Abigail, and let's say we have 1,400 binary points. If we have 1,400 binary points, system ita deduct 5%. So this side itabakisha around 1,330, if I'm not wrong. 14 times 5 should be 70. So itabaki 1,330 binary points. Hizo ndo zitabaki hii side. Hii side ingine ni 0. So hii side, juu ni strong side, iko na 1,400 binary points. Hii side ingine ni 0. So this is the strong side. Hii side yenye iko na Abigail. So itakatwa 5 points. So hii side itabaki 1,330 points. Now we'll get to why that is important and why that is very, very bad. Now, looking at this, just like I told you, you will not be enjoying the 4,800. Hiyo 4,800 inatokana na hizi binary points. Sawa. Kumbuka zile binary points. Let's say you had 1,400 binary points on the left side of your account. This is the left side, and then this is the right side. So if you had 1,400 binary points, na hii side ingine ni 0. So if you had 1,400 binary points, sasa zitabaki 1,330. And even if you register someone else on the right side, it will not match because these binary points hazitaingia kwa system. Basically, you can register someone in the business, lakini hizo points hazitaingia kwa system. And I'll tell you why these points are very important. Just hold on. Just be patient kidogo. Now, note, the direct referral of 1,800 will be released even without PMA or personal consumption. Are you together? So vile tu nimewambia, you will earn the sponsoring bonus, the connecting bonus, but you will not earn the pairing bonus here, 4,800, because binary points hazitakuwa zinaingia kwa system. Now, for a new member, let me explain for you guys why for new members, you should not be worried. Are you together? The system inakupea 3 months, first of all, for you to settle down and do and learn how the business works. So you don't have to worry of why I'm a new member, do I need, oh, don't worry. And this is how it works. Let's say you join the business in the month of May. So May, you will not be required to do PMA for the month of June. That is your first free month. So kama uli join May, you will not be required to do PMA for the month of June. June, you will not be required to do PMA for the month of July. Are you together? So for May, you are a new member. So May, of course, you may join. So last month, haizi hesabiwa kwa sababu ndio umejoin leo. So last month, haukuwa kwa biashara. So May, you enjoy your earnings. June, you'll also not be required to do PMA for the month of July. Utakuwa umemaliza May, haujafanya PMA for the month of June. June, haujafanya PMA for the month of July. But then July, because it is the third month inaisha, August will be your 4th month in the business. So in July, you will be required to do PMA for the month of August. So from the day you are registered in the business, how many months are you in? I hope umeelewa. You have joined in the month of May. So May, you'll not be required to do PMA for the month of June. May is your first month. June is your second month. But July is your third month of enjoying free earnings. But then in the month of August, you will be required to do PMA for the month of August. The reason why we also do this PMA is because this is one way that the company remains stable. Remember, this is a network marketing company whereby products are pushed directly from the manufacturer to the consumer without a lot of middlemen. Hakuna mtu katikati. So one way the network marketing company is legitimate is that they have a physical product. And these physical products, they are one way of making the company stable, even if no one is recruited into the business. So the company also, apart from helping you to maintain a healthy lifestyle, it is also trying to maintain its stability in the industry. Ndivyo uenjoy ile 4,800, you know, the company has to have enough reserves of money. And that is where some of it is coming from. Are we together? Now, one product, until you become a silver executive prime, you'll not be required to do any extensive. So wewe unaweza nunua tu product yote, si lazima ifike 0.334 points, but the moment you just buy any product, when you are a new member or a distributor, you are qualified for, as in wewe wanasema tu you have done PMA. The system can detect automatically. But the moment you become a silver executive, you are required to do at least 0.334 points. That is 2 C24/7s are the perfect example. Now, with the Ed Plan 2.0 package in Kenya, this is how it looks like. It is only 26,888, and you can only be allowed to have one system, as in one profit center in the Ed Plan 3.0 system. So let's say ulianza na here 26,888, The only way you can have more accounts in the system is if you add an EdPlan 3.0 package yoyote. Could be a Neoverse, could be a Technoverse, Digiverse, or the Megaverse. But every package comes with, the reason why inaitwa package is because inakuja na vitu mingi. The EdPlan 2.0 package, if you guys are very keen, the EdPlan 2.0 package comes with 1,400 binary points. Those binary points are very important. Naenda kuelezea saa hizi. Are you together? Now, the moment you buy this package and you do the registration, kununua package is okay. The moment you register hiyo code, because I know all of you guys unajua code vile inakaa, is a small green piece of paper or a pink piece of paper or a white or a color yote, whichever package it is. So if you buy this EdPlan 2.0 package, it comes with a pink code registration. Sasa hiyo ndio iko na user ID ya hiyo account, iko na nini security pin. The moment una register your code kwa system, the system detects a new person is being registered on the left side ama on the right side. Na hiyo side yenye mtu amewekwa, you will get 1,400 binary points. Are we together up to that point? I hope you guys are following. Now, that plan 2.0 comes with 1,400 binary points. The sponsoring bonus, when you sponsor someone, let's say mtu amekwama, anataka kuanza na the Neoverse package, lakini ameshindwa kabisa. The only they can raise is maybe 27,000. You are allowed to register them with this EdPlan 2.0. Lakini, the moment umeregister huyu mtu, don't ask, why, mbona sijapata hii 6,000? Hapana. The moment you register someone with the EdPlan 2.0, you get the direct referral bonus of 1,800. Not 6,000 kama ile Neoverse, hapana, utapata 1,800. But the match sales bonus is still 4,800. Hii package inakuja na stair-step points of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Sawa. And then this system also has the maximum pairing of 10 to 12 pairs in a day and 10 to 12 pairs during the night. So in the first 24 or during the 24 hours, you can enjoy 10 to 12 pairs. Now, I want us to understand something here. Let me just repeat. The sponsoring bonus for this is 1,800. Now, for the first 300 pairs, you will enjoy 4,800 Kenyan shillings. So, kama uko na hii system, for the first 300 pairs, pair ya kwanza, let's say uko na mtu mmoja left, mtu mwingine right, hiyo ni 4,800. Hiyo ni pair ya kwanza. Mtu mwingine left, mtu mwingine right, and then huku, because we are assuming system yako inakaa hivyo. So if you have one person here, that's 4,800. Another year, 4,800. Another year, 4,800. Another year, hivyo. So this is one pair. Hii ni pair ya pili, hii ni pair ya tatu. So for the first 300 pairs, you enjoy 4,800. From pair number 301 and above, you will be enjoying 4,200 Kenyan shillings. But this is the beauty about this system. This is the beauty about this system. For these first 300 pairs, hii ndio unaweza enjoy. You can enjoy 10 pairs during the day and 10 pairs during the night. So during 24 hours, that is one day, you can enjoy 20 pairs. So you kama tumepatana hapo. I hope you guys have understood me. So for the first 300 pairs, system yako inakupea 10 pairs during the morning cycle and 10 pairs during the night cycle. So you're getting a maximum of 20 pairs. Na kila pair ni 4,800. So if you multiply 20 by 4,800, this is coming to 96,000 Kenyan shillings. This is how much you can make during the day. During one day, as in during one day. 10 pairs, so 48,000 during the day and 48,000 at night. So that is a total of 96,000 Kenyan shillings. Are we together? But then, the moment you knock 301 pairs and above, system inakuwa 4,200, but then your pairs are increased to 10 pairs during morning cycle and 12 pairs during the night cycle. So a total of 24 pairs in a day. If you multiply 24 pairs, multiply by 4,200, this is coming to, I think, 100,400, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think it should be 100,000 for 100,000, and this should be like 100,800. So basically you get an additional 4,800 with these pairs. Hope tumeelewana mpaka hapo. Now with that, this package is only goes for 26,888, but you only get a maximum of one. Wewe kama unataka kuongeza account, this goes for all the members. Any member, you cannot add an account ya 26,888. You can only add your Neovas and above. That's the maximum of one account. Now, for the Ed Plan 2.0, for your account to be upgraded, kwa sababu najua you might say, but Sir Glenn, what if nianze na hii na nataka kuenjoy hiyo system ingine vizuri? Hapana. You only have to do two positional points personal reorder. Let's say in January you do 0.4, February 0.4, March 0.4, April 0.4, May 0.2, 0.2, and then a total of 2 points, no time frame. Then your account will be upgraded to the 1 year Ed Plan 3.0. But then si ati sasa utakuwa na profit centers tatu, hapana. Basically means that your account will no longer be a Ed Plan 2.0, your account will be a Ed Plan 3.0. Sawa. So for the new members, that is hizi hata ndo tulikuwa napiga hesabu hapo hivyo nyuma. How much is 10 pairs per cycle? 10 pairs, when I mean a cycle, or when the system says a cycle, even your system in a calculate cycle yake. Let me just write this down so that you can remember. Now, remember the system is 5 hours. Hapa Kenya, the system is 5 hours behind because the system is based in Philippines. So they use the Philippines time. Philippines inakuanga L moja and double P. They use the Philippines time and it is 5 hours ahead of us. So as we're speaking right now as we talk, are you together? Right now as we talk, it is 9:57 p.m. But then in Philippines, it is 5 hours ahead. So we are talking about kitu kama 2 a.m. saizi. So saizi system ya Philippines iko 2 a.m. Are we together? Now, a cycle is running from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Hiyo ni the day cycle. Ni kama tu a.m. na p.m. This is the day cycle. And then the night cycle runs from 12 p.m. up to 12 a.m. Ni kama tu savile inakuanga. But then in Kenya, remember that the times are different. So system yetu, the day cycle yetu tunaianzishanga the opposite. Sasa yetu inaanza 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. because that is the time ya Philippines hii hapa. Hii ndio day cycle. Sasa ya Kenya ni 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then the night cycle is from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sasa hii ndio the night cycle. Yapo. Hope tumeelewana. Hope you guys are clear up to that point. Najua mambo ni mengi, lakini niliwaambia aje, kama uko hapa kulala, hii session haita kubenefit. So this is the day cycle in Kenya. And then this is the night cycle in Kenya. Are you together? So those are two cycles. So in the day cycle, you can enjoy 10 pairs. In the night cycle, you can enjoy 10 pairs. But then kama uko pair 301 and above, you can enjoy 12 pairs during the day and 12 pairs during the night. Now, assuming during the day cycle, yenye inaanza 7 p.m. to 7 asubuhi. Hiyo ndo time sasa Kenya huku tunakuwa tumelala. Ama jioni sasa ndio tuna relax. And we have the 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sasa hiyo ndio night cycle, sasa time ya huku Kenya. So during those 2 cycles, you can enjoy 10 pairs each. 10 pairs kila ni 4,800. You can already do the math. It is 48,000 during the day and 48,000 during the night. So how much for 20 pairs? 96,000 for a full 24 hours. That is the maximum you can enjoy per day. If you do an average of 30 days per month, kama kila siku unatengeneza 48,000 during the day and 48,000 during the night. For 1 month, if you have one profit center, acha niwaonyeshe hii hapa. If you have one account, this is how much you can enjoy per month. This is how much you can enjoy on a daily basis. There are very few opportunities which can give you that kind of income. Basically, system imekwambia aje, we nani, unaona aje, mimi niko willing kukupea up to 96,000 per day with that one profit center yenye uko nayo. Na niko willing kukupea up to 2.8 million Kenya shillings per month. Na hiyo tu one account yenye uko nayo. With the Head Plan 2.0 system, after your account hits 500, actually inafaa kwa 300 pairing. The 300 match sales bonus will be 4,200, but cycle will be 12 pairs during the day and 12 pairs during the night. Vile tu nimewaelezea, ikishagonga 301 yako ni 4,200, but then cycle zako hazitakuwa 10 during the day, 10 during the night, itakuwa 12 and 12, a total of 24 hours. So just like I had calculated for you, if you do 12 pairs per cycle, that is 50,400. If you do for a full 24 hours, that is 100,800. That is basically nitakupatia tu pesa mingi zaidi. Hii system hakuna mali na kufinyanga. Hiyo ndo in fact, when you get to the other ways of earning, you'll discover how wonderful this system is. Hakuna mali na kufinyanga. Are we together? Now, that is for the 300 pairs and above. So how will you know account yako imefikisha wapi? When you go to the website ya dtc.aimglobalinc.com, aimglobalinc.com. Ukienda kwa hiyo website, log in with your username and password. Hivi ndio DTC inakaa. I know some of you are wondering, hii ni nini? Hii ni DTC tu ile ya kawaida. Mnaonanga screenshots, mnashanga mbona hii DTC inasema 2.0. This was the old system, old DTC. Tulikuwa tunatumia kwa Plan 2.0. I think tu ni logo bado hawajabadilisha, but the system is still the same. It works basically the same. So when we shifted to Plan 3.0, they also created a new website where you can log in. Hiyo ndio yenye unaonanga like the screenshots zenye nimetuma kwa group saizi. Hiyo ndio the website ya Plan 3.0, but then kuna hii Plan ya 2.0, and even with the old system kabla waingie 2.0, this was the website that we were using, dtc.aimglobal.inc. Wacha nirudie. After this you can go and look at it, aimglobalinc.com. Sawa sawa. Now when you log into this DTC, hivi ndio inakaa, and even after this we might log into vile inakaa, but I wanted to highlight a few things here and there. The first thing is when you log into this DTC, hapa kuna issue ya rank. Hapa kuna rank info. Hapa ndio unaweza ona umebakisha points ngapi ukuwe silver executive, umebakisha points ngapi ukuwe gold executive, umebakisha points ngapi ukuwe global ambassador. Sawa sawa. Hizo utazipata hapa. Hii hapa hadi utaonyeshwa kadogo hapa hivi, atakuonyesha in terms of progress umefikisha wapi. Now if you want to check on the number of pairs, hapa kuna kitu imeandikwa Ed Plan pairs, alafu hapa imeandikwa how many out of 500. So when we had Ed Plan 2.0, hii ya 4,800 alafu ikwe 4,200, that was when it was introduced, but the limit was 500 pairs. But then when tuliingia kwa system ya 3.0, this one was changed to 300 pairs, but then with the same outcome ya 4,200. So that's why hii hapa bado hawajabadilisha, hii pia hawajabadilisha, inafaa kuwa out of 300. But hata ikiwa hapo haina shida, you can still check on your progress. And then everything that you need to know about your account is down here kwa account info. We'll talk about it when you go to DTC training. This is not time for DTC training. Sawa sawa. Whatever I was sharing with you ndio hizo. Now, We talk about the products before we step into the other ways of earning. And allow me to just tell you that these products have not been updated. Hii list haijakuwa updated in terms of prices. So some of the prices that we'll be using here ni za kitambo, but it's still the same explanation. Are you together? Now, let's talk about the 24/7. This is the breakthrough product of the company, and this product has its own advantages, and this is it. Now, with this product, when you buy this product, inakuja as a package on its own. So inakuja as a package on its own. So first of all, let me highlight these two. Let me highlight these two prices here. This yenye imeandikwa DP, hii ni distributor price. This is for members. Hii ni ya any person who is a member. And then this is the suggested retail price. This is the minimum price for which you can sell this product. In any case, you are selling the product. This is the minimum price yenye unafaa uuze. If you sell it at 3,799, you have undersold the product. And that right there is an offense. So kama unataka kuuza, the minimum price is 3,800. Inawaambia these are the prices which have not been updated. Saizi ukienda kwa counter, it is not 2,850. I think it is like 3,100 if I'm not wrong for you as a member. But I think probably hii imebaki the same, the 3,800. But apart from that, just like I told you guys, products zinakuja na positional points. Hizi ndo zinakusaidia unapata rank. Hizi ndo zinakusaidia unapata rank. Apart from the positional points, kila product inakuja na commissional points. Have this at the back of your head. Tunaenda kuidiscuss later on. These ones we're going to discuss later on. But for the C24/7, it is how much? 550 commissional points. And then lastly, we also have binary points. We also have binary points. I'm going to explain to you guys the difference in a few. Now, these products, each one of them, iko na hizi points. Each one of all those products, unaonanga ukipata gift hamper, kila of those gift hamper iko na kila of those products zenye uko nazo kwa gift hamper iko na binary points, iko na commissional points, iko na positional points. But when you're given a gift hamper, a free gift hamper when you start the business, haina easy points. That's why it's a gift hamper. But then when you come to buy that specific product, the company is also paying you back for buying that product. That is why inakuja na hizi points, inakuja na hizi points tatu. We talked about the positional points. Hizi ndo zinakusaidia kupata rank. Unakuwa silver executive, or we'll talk about it later on, don't worry. We also have the commissional points at 550. These ones are now which are going to help you to earn using the Unilevel, Stairstep, UPP, My Rebates. Hizo itakusaidia ku earn na hizo. And then hii binary points, hii inakusaidia ku earn 4,800. And yes, I mean it when I say you can make 4,800 even without connecting anyone in the system. This is through the repeat binary points. Are you together? So let's delve into the other ways of earning. Now, we have a person, let's call this person, acha tumuite Christine. This is Christine. So Christine has, let's say, Mark and Anthony. Mark and Anthony. Mark on the left, Anthony on the right. So if Christine has connected Anthony, Mark, and has connected Anthony, Anthony connects this team. Anthony may grow your team. The same thing can be said for Mark on this side. So hii team yote ni ya Christine. But Christine ameanza na Edplan 2.0. So anytime that you connect anyone with a package, unapata 1400 binary points. Remember nikisema EdPlan 2.0 inakuja na how many points? 1400 binary points. When you are talking about it being a package with the stair step, inakuja na nini na nini na nini in that original in the previous slide. So hii EdPlan 2.0 iko na 1400 binary points. If you connect, let's say Mark, this is Christine, she has connected Mark into the system. His side on the left side, because Mark ameingia on the left side, system itasoma 1400 binary points. Now, Christine has connected Anthony on the right side. Pia his side itasoma 1400 binary points because Anthony has joined with an EdPlan 2.0 package. Sawa sawa. And Mark has joined with an EdPlan 2.0 package. Now, the moment the system detect that there is 1400 binary points on the left and there is 1400 binary points on the right, the system automatically matches in a console. You guys remember division? Nakumbuka tukifanya division in primary, mali ulikuwa unaambiwa 1400 divide by 50, unaanza kucancel 0 na 0. Okay, now a very good example. The system detects there is 1400 binary points on the left and 1400 binary points on the right in a divide. 1400 here, 1400 here zina cancel. So hapa itarudi 0 na hapa itarudi 0. Are you together? Detect automatically that there are 1400 binary points on the left, 1400 binary points on the right. And because there is 14 on the left and 14 on the right, ita cancel 1400 huku na 1400 huku. Hii ita change ikue 0 na hii pia ita change ikue 0. Itarudi back to 0. But then because you have these points on the left, hivyo na hivyo, it automatically matches. Halafu inakupea 4800 Kenyan shillings. Sasa hapo ndio 4800 huwa inatoka. I hope we are clear up to that point. 1400 on the left, 1400 on the right. Cancel 1400, cancel 1400. That is that, that is that. Cancel 1400, 1400. How much do you get? 4800 Kenyan shillings. And with that, the rest becomes so much easier because anytime you have one person join, that is the first scenario. When you have someone joining with a gift hamper, Neoverse, or with a gift hamper EdPlan 2.0, you get 1400 binary points on the left. Now, the second scenario, you can make 4800, just like I told you, you can make 4800 even if you don't connect anyone. And on this side, Anthony and his team, because they are about, let's say we have about 140 people on his side, yeah, right. And each of these 140 people, kila mtu anunue C24/7. Kila mtu akinunua hii C24/7, remember the C24/7 comes with how many repeat binary points? 10 of them. So if you do 140 binary points, multiply by 140 people, 140 people, kila mtu amenunua one box of C24/7 yenye inakuja na 10 binary points. This side itasoma how much? 1400. So his side, once all these products are detected in the system that they have bought on this side, ita add up all those C24/7s, multiply na the binary points, alafu hii side itasoma 1400. And guess what, guys? When the system detects there is 1400 on the left and 1400 on the right, ina cancel hizo na hiyo, alafu inakupea 4800. That is the second scenario for which you can make money in the system. And the last bit, the last scenario for which you can make money, that's right, guys, you guessed it. When people buy products on the left and people buy products on the right, the moment hizi products, sio lazima ikuwe C24/7, but the moment ina calculate, inahesabu hizo products zote, alafu kila product iko na binary point yake. A good example ni C24/7 yenye tumeona iko na 10 binary points. So if hizi products zote they add up to 1400 binary points na pia huku 1400 binary points, hizi ni products peke yake. what do you have? You make 4,800 Kenyan shillings. Now, when people do PMA in your, maybe let's say you have a team of, let's say 100 people. Kila mtu anunue C24/7, let's say they are doing their monthly PMA. You can still make 4,800. I do that every single month because my team does PMA. Easy products, the system inazihesabu on the left and on the right side, and napata 4,800 without even connecting any person. So that is it. The last scenario, because okay, there are three scenarios. When you connect someone on the left, let's say person, let's say person to person, you connect someone huku na huku 1,400, or person and products. So you also make 1,400, or products and products, like we have just seen. These are the three scenarios for which you can make money. But then if you're having EdPlan 2.0, don't worry. The moment you have EdPlan 2.0, ama let's say umeregister mtu, if this is you, na umeregister mtu hapa na ameanza na EdPlan 2.0, hii side, the system ita detect 1,400 binary points. But then hii side, uregister mtu na Neoverse package. Because I know the next question will be, what if niko na mtu mmoja ameanza na Neoverse na mwingine ameanza na EdPlan 2.0, will I still make the money? Yes. Kama uliconnect huku na akaanza na Neoverse EdPlan 2.0, utapata 1,800 ya kumconnect. Alafu kama huku mtu alianza na Neoverse, utapata 6,000 Kenyan shillings ya kumconnect. And then Neoverse pia inakuja na binary points zake, so kumaanisha 1,400 pia Neoverse inakuwa na 1,400 binary points. So hii system ita detect automatically you have a Neoverse on this side. So what will happen? Ita match automatically na utapata 4,800. Remember, the only thing inabadilika kwa hii hamper ni the connecting bonus ya 6,000. Kwa hii ni 1,800. Imagine hiyo system ya kitambo, bado watu walikuwa wanatengeneza mamilioni bana. People still used to make money. So that is it. Not EdPlan ama nini, other products, you still make the 4,800. Now let's quickly talk about the new. From here onward, hizi zingine zitakuwa rahisi, hazinanga complications mingi. They are just different in their own ways, but the explanation is still the same. Now that is the EdPlan 3.0 package. That the first one is the Neoverse. In the Neoverse, inakuja na 1,400 binary points, I already told you, and its worth is 46,080 shillings. That is the worth of the hamper. Now, you guys already know this, so I'll just quickly brush through it. The direct connecting bonus, when you connect someone with a Neoverse, it is 6,000. The matching bonus is still the same, 4,800 for the first 300 pairs and 4,200 for 301 pairs and above. Maximum pairing per day, it is 12 pairs for the first 300 pairs. It is 10 pairs for the first 300 pairs, and it is 4,800 it is for that 10 pairs, and 4,200 it is for those 12 pairs per cycle. Sawa. So it's either 10, kama hujafikisha 300 pairs, you are enjoying 10 pairs during the day and 10 pairs at night. Now, if you have 301 and above, you're enjoying 12 pairs during the day and 12 pairs during the night. And you have all seen that here you're gonna much more advantage. Now, there is something called stair-step points. The EdPlan 2.0 ilikuwa na 1,000 Kenyan shillings stair-step points. The Neoverse pia iko na 1,000 Kenyan shillings stair-step points. And then we have the get 3, get 4, get 5 monthly promo. Every single month, there is a promo. If you connect 3 people, let's say wamesema, because hii September nimeona ni get 4. This September, we're having get 4 promo. If you connect 4 people and they all start with the Neoverse package, you will get 8,000 Kenyan shillings on date 15th of the next month. Hii sasa inaekwa pamoja na zile za Unilevel, stair-step, UPP. So if during this month of September ni connect watu wanne, na watu wanne kila mtu anze na Neoverse. You know, in the month of October, I'll be getting, apart from zile za Unilevel na stair-step, I'll also get an additional 8,000. Are you together? Now with this EdPlan 3.0 Neoverse package, you get one account plus 2 PPS. In short, basically you're getting 3 profit centers or 3 accounts. So now I want to advise you guys, or I want to, okay, first of all, let me tell you guys, this, when you are doing the registration or when you buy the Neoverse package, the first thing you'll be getting is the account. Utapata hiyo account. Utapata KV, blah, 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 blah. That is the one account that you are getting. Now, these 2 performance privilege slots, easy, they will appear as soon as 2 new signups are encoded with any EdPlan 3.0 packages. So the moment you get started, you'll only be having this in your system. Sawa sawa. So as you are starting, unaanza tu na hiyo moja. Let's say Christine. Let me use Christine. You'll be having Christine hapo, Christine 1 peke yake. But then the moment you connect your first 2 people, let's say connect Anne and Brian, the system will detect that you have connected 2 people who have started with a Neoverse. They have started with a Neoverse and above. So what will the system do? First of all, itakupea hapo 6,000, hapo itakupea 6,000, alafu utapata 4,800 Kenyan shillings. Sawa. So the moment you get that, do you know what happens? The system tolea additional 2 accounts. Itakutolea 2 accounts. Let me use a different ink. Itakutolea 2 accounts, one hapo, one hapo. So utakuwa na Christine number 1, Christine number 2 ndio hiyo, and Christine number 3 ndio hiyo. So these people will be pushed down and you'll be finally getting your 2 additional accounts. You know, when we are doing registration with Alan ananiuliza, kwani hizo 3 ziko wapi? Mwambie relax, zitatokea tu hii wiki. The moment akaregister codes 2, nikamwambia umeona zimetokea? Kaniambia nimeona accounts 3 sasa. That is it. Zinatokea immediately. It detects that you have done the second registration ya a Neoverse package and above in the system. Sawa. So with that, we move on. This one is only 39,000. So if that is you, you connect person A, person B, you get 6,000. That is a 6,000. Neoverse inakuja na 1,400 binary points. That is there, and 1,400 binary points. The system ikidetect 1,400 here and 1,400 here, inakupea 4,800. The system also detects if this side they are buying products and this side you register someone, the moment it detects to 1,400, that's another 4,800. And the system also detects if these people buy products and these people buy products, the moment they hit 1,400 binary points, you'll be getting 4,800 Kenyan shillings. So with that, we move. So if assuming that is you in the first, maybe you connect 10 people, you'll get 60,000. Hakuna limit ya connect. This one you can connect as many people. So if you connect 10 people, each one of them earns a Neoverse package, that is 60,000 Kenyan shillings, whatever I was sharing with you. The moment you connect person A and person B, your PPS, that is your other 2 accounts, zita appear automatically directly below that account. And then you'll be having 3 accounts. So that is it. So person A ya connect watu wake wawili, person B ya connect watu wake wawili, person A ya atatengeneza 4,800 yake, person B pia ya ataconnect watu wake B1, B2, atatengeneza 4,800. But then for you at the top, first of all, because you connected person A and person B, ile ya kwanza tulisha hesabu 4,800. And then we also have person A1, A2 and B1, that's 4,800. Hiyo na hiyo pia 4,800. This one is going to that first account. Hizo ni yellow lines zenye nimewachorea hapo. Sorry. Hizo ni hizo yellow lines zenye nimewachorea hapo. Just a moment. Let's clear this. Just waiting to repair my gadget and then we'll be back to be back to presentations zenye zimeenda shule. So connecting person A and person B, you get 12,000 plus 4,800, that's 16,800. Now with the Neoverse, the potential earnings, remember tulikuwa tumecalculate the number of pairs ya mtu mwenye ako na one account anaweza tengeneza how much. Now because the Neoverse gives you the option of three accounts. The Neoverse is 3 accounts. So you just multiply that by 3. Sawa. So the Neoverse iko na 3 accounts. One account can give you 96,000 Kenyan shillings. But because there are 3 of them, multiply that by 3. So easy figures ziko wrong. I didn't have time to correct them, but these figures are wrong. So kila account inaweza kutengenezea 96,000. You just basically multiply this by 3. Inakujanga around 288,000 if I'm not wrong. That is how much you can make per day with the maximum. Those are the potential earnings with the Neoverse package. And that is it per month. I think this slide is not corrected. I think from the Speakers Bureau, actually, we noticed them because Speakers Bureau, but we didn't have time to correct this. So we proceed. The moment you have knocked 301 pairs and above, you'll now be enjoying 12 pairs. Now 12 pairs ni 4,200. And because they are 4,200, if you multiply that, ilikuwa inakuja 100,800. So multiply this by 3 for the Neoverse package. Easy figures iko wrong. Just basically multiply hapa by 3. If we are going to the Neoverse or to the Technoverse, which is 7 profit centers, multiply this by 7. Hiyo ingine 15, hiyo ingine 31. It's basically the same. Because these figures zingine ziko wrong, hata hiyo iko wrong. Now let's go to the Technoverse. Now the Technoverse is a very easy packs kutoka hapa kwenda mbele. They are very special in their own way. Number 1, the Technoverse package comes with 4,200 binary points. Sijui kama mnanielewa. Ile ya 2.0 na ya 39,000 zilikuwa zinakuja na 1,400 binary points. But hii inakuja na 4,200. Sawa. Basically, that is 1,400 times 3. Sawa. So that is 1,400 times 3. That is 4,200 Kenyan shillings. So ni kama umeregister Technoverse, system ina assume ni kama umeregister watu watatu. Na hii side nyingine pia ukiregister mtu na Technoverse, system ina detect ni kama pia umeregister watu watatu. Sawa. So instead of 4,800, system ina detect ni kama umeregister Neoverse 3, na hii side pia ina detect ni kama umeregister Neoverse 3. So it will give you 4,800 by 3. Hiyo ndio the special thing about it. And the direct connecting bonus, you guys already know. If you've been attending our presentation, the direct connecting bonus for the Neoverse is 20,000 Kenyan shillings. Sorry, for the Technoverse is 20,000. Ukiconnect mtu na anze na Technoverse, wewe unapata 20,000 Kenyan. Wewe ndio unapata 20,000 Kenyan shillings. This is for you. But the 4,800 is still the same for the first 300 pairs and 4,200 for 301 and above. Maximum pairs per day is 10 and 10. And then ukisha knock ile ingine itakuwa 12 during the day and 12 during the night at 4,200. Now, when you connect someone as in a Technoverse, like let's say we are in September, the promo ni get 4. If I connect 4 people and they all start with the Technoverse, nitapata 20,000 Kenyan shillings. Sawa. Kama promo ni get 5, kama let's say they say get 5 promo, I will get 20,000 for connecting 5 people who start with the Technoverse package. Kama promo ni get 3 promo during the month, if I connect 3 people and they all start with the Technoverse, I'll get the 20,000 Kenyan shillings. Sawa. Now, there comes a question. What if Sir Glenn ni connect watu 6? Kama promo ni get 3 na uconnect watu 6, kumaanisha umequalify mara mbili. Umequalify mara mbili. Basically that is what it means, that you have qualified times 2. So kama ni get 3 promo na uconnect watu 6 waanze na Technovas, kama ulikupate 20,000 for connecting 3 people, what will you get? You will get 40,000 because umequalify mara mbili. If you connect 9 people, you have qualified 3 times, so you will get 20,000 by 3. So utaona list ya get 3 promo ikitokea, unaona mwingine amewekwa times 2 ama times 3. Huyo kama ilikuwa get 3 aliconnect watu 6 direct, yenye yeye mwenyewe aliconnect direct, si kuongeza account. Adding an account does not haihesabiwi hapo. You have connected 3 different people, not one person who has added 3 accounts. Hapana, 3 direct people into the system. The moment you connect 3 direct people or 4 direct people or 5 direct people, you get whatever is there. So hii nayo inakuja na one account. So the moment you do registration, you're only registering this first account. So now the moment you register this first account, those two people, not hey, imeandikwa two new, it's correct. This others, hii hapa, this one, and this one. Hizi zitaapia the moment you connect 2 new signups in the system. So ukianza, you connect your first 2 people. Let's say ulianza na Technovas. The moment you connect these 2 people, the system itakutolea hizi zingine, itakutolea moja hapo, zingine mbili hapo, zingine mbili hapo. So these 2 people will be pushed directly below those accounts. And I think with that, the Technovas package goes for 115,000. So if that is you connect someone aanze na Technovas na huku aanze na Technovas. System ina assume umeconnect watu watatu huku na watu watatu huku. So this is how it is calculated. You'll get first of all the 20,000 you connect Technovas on the left and Technovas on the right, and that is it. Inakuja na 4,200 binary points. Hapa ndo nilikuwa nawaambia ina detect this 4,200 is 1,400 by 3. So ina assume ni kama umeconnect watu watatu kwa system. And the best thing about this now is that you can connect as many people. If you can connect 10 people, hii unapata 20,000, no 200,000. Sababu each one is 20,000. So that is it. The moment you connect your 6 accounts additional, these ones are free accounts. They are called performance privilege slots. They get in automatically into the system. So if you connect person A and person B, if you connect your first 2 people wenye umeanza na Technovas, connect watu wawili wenye umeanza na Technovas, you will be making a total of 54,000 Kenyan shillings, because can you calculate? Let me not assume you guys are seeing whatever I'm explaining. That is 20,000 and 20,000. And because this is 4,200 and this is 4,200, hapa ni kama umeconnect watu watatu, hapa ni kama umeconnect watu watatu. Remember how the system pairs 1,400 and 1,400, that is 4,800. 1,400 and 1,400, that is 4,800. And the third one, 1,400 and 1,400. So you'll make a total of 14,400 plus the additional 40,000 for connecting these 2 people into the system. That is it with the Technovas package. Now with the potential earnings, hii nilishawaambia is basically times 7. 96,000 multiplied by 7. Sio hii ingine yako hapa chini. It's 96,000 multiplied by 7. Even you guys can see this one is wrong. Haziwezi kuwa the same kutoka kwa Headplan 2.0 hadi kwa Technovas. Hapana. It's supposed to be edited out. So as you can see, it's still the same. So this one is wrong. Basically, just do 96,000 times 7 and also 108,000 by 7. That is the power of having more accounts. Then we have the Digiverse package. Now, Digiverse also is a very special package because it comes with 9,800 binary points. 9,800 binary points. And then whatever changes, I forgot to mention this one, the Technoverse package, very briefly, just one thing I forgot to mention. This Technoverse package comes with, this 3,000 Kenyan shillings stair-step points. These are points. 3,000 Kenyan shillings stair-step points. I'll show you guys when you get to stair-step how you can calculate with the stair-step. So now the rest is the same. We go to the Digiverse, and the Digiverse, we said it comes with 9,800 binary points. And this pack is 9,008. It's 236,000. But when you connect someone and they start with the Digiverse package, you get 4,800 Kenyan shillings. 40,000 Kenyan shillings. And then this package, the first 300 pairs, it is 4,800 Kenyan shillings, 4,200, 301 pairs and above. Cycle, the same. And then hii inakuja na 7,000 Kenyan shillings tested points. I'll show you why and how it is like that, and how you can calculate and how you can make money. And then we also have the get 3, get 5 promo. When you connect the 3 or 4 or 5 people who start with the Digiverse package within a month, you get 60,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, September nimeona ni get 4 promo. So if you connect 4 people and they start with the Digiverse package, you'll get an additional 60,000 on date 5 of October, not date 5, date 15 of October. Once September imeisha, October you get that. Now, just like I had told you as well, this one comes with one account. Inakuja na one account. This is the one which we register. Hii ndio kodi yake inanunuliwa, one account. Then the remaining 14 performance privilege slots, hizi zingine, they will appear as long as you connect one sign up. One sign up mwenye anaweza anza na EdPlan 3.0 package yoyote. Sawa. Let's say uregister mtu anze na the Digiverse package. Akishaanza na the Digiverse, hiyo iko hapo. The moment ataconnect mtu mmoja hapa, anze hata na Neoverse package, hizi accounts zingine zote 14 zitaapia kwa system. Zitaapia, sorry, let me use the blue ink. Zitaapia hapo mpaka zifike 14. Sawa. So hii ya kwanza ndio code yake. We buy the code for the first account. The other ones, they come in automatically into the system. Sawa. Then the Digiverse is 236,000. So if you connect 10 people, we talk about the now this is the special thing about the Digiverse. Now when you connect, let's say the Digiverse, tulisema inakuja na 9,800 binary points. If you divide this by 1,400, hii ni kama system ina detect umeconnect watu 7. Na hii pia ina detect ni kama umeconnect watu 7 hii side. That is the beauty about it. Hii Digiverse is equal to 7 people. Digiverse here is equals to 7 people. So if you connect someone with the Digiverse here, na mwingine pia anze na Digiverse, apart from the 80,000 that you are getting ya kuwa connect, you're also getting 7 pairs times 4,800. This is 33,600 plus 80,000. This is 113,600 Kenyan shillings for connecting your first 2 people, each one starting with the Digiverse package. Sawa. 9,800. So if that is the Digiverse package, that is you. If you connect 10 people, that is 400,000 Kenyan shillings. If you start with the, if this is someone ameanza the Digiverse package, that is you. The moment you connect one person, not necessarily a Digiverse package, even a Neoverse package, hizi zingine zote zitaapia kwa system. Sawa sawa, will appear in the system. So if, for example, you connect person A, aanze na the Digiverse, person B aanze na the Digiverse, what happens is this: you can make that is vile tu tulikuwa tumecalculate 4,800 by 7, and that is 33,600. Sawa sawa. So if you have like four Digiverse, or no, if you have 1, 2, and 3 Digiverse packages on your left side, and you have 1, 2, 3 Digiverse package on the right side, that's on the right side, you can be making 33,600, 33,600, 33,600. That is basically it. So just like as we had calculated 4,800 by 7, 113,600. The Digiverse is 96,000 by 15. So you multiply that by 15. So then for the 4,200 pairs, hizo una multiply that by 15. Like I told you guys, hii iko na error, so unaona tu zinabaki kuwa the same. So it is by 15. Now lastly, we have the Megaverse package. Hii inakuja na 21,000 binary points, and this package is worth 469,000. But if you want to, the resale value ni 609,000. And when you connect someone other than the Digiverse package, you get 60,000 Kenyan shillings. The same Hivo. Stair step points, this one is 15,000 Kenyan shillings. 15,000 Kenyan shillings, stair step points. Get 3, 4, or 5 monthly promo is 200,000. If you connect 3, 4, or 5 people in that month who start with that, you'll get an additional 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Let's say during the month of September, you connect 3 people who start with the Megaverse. Wewe utapata September ikiisha, October ikiingia, utapata another 200,000 Kenyan shillings out of nowhere. So then the code that is actually being bought is for the first account. Hii ndio code yenye inanunuliwa for that one account. The other ones will appear automatically as soon as one sign up is encoded kwa EdPlan 3.0 package. So 469,000. So if that is you, you connect 2 people, one with the Megaverse, you get 60,000 and 60,000. And the direct referral bonus for the member is 60,000. When you connect someone, utapata hiyo 60,000. Then this package, the good thing about this is that this Megaverse package, it is calculated as 15 people. And on this side, pia if you connect someone, inacalculatiwa as 15 people. Ni kama umeconnectwa to 15. Sawa. So on top of getting the 60,000, you'll be getting an additional 15 times 4,800. I think this should be like 72,000 and something. 72,000. So you'll be getting 60,000 plus an additional 72 or 73,000. Should be around there. 72 ama 73,000. So if that is you connect 10 people, they start with the Megaverse, you can get 600,000 Kenyan shillings. The moment you get started, you connect one person as in a Megaverse, your PPS, easy accounts zingine zote, they appear automatically in the system. Sawa. So if you connect one person as in a Megaverse on the left and one person as in a Megaverse on the right, just like I told you, hapo nika umeconnect watu 15 na huku watu 15. And on top of that, you get a team whereby they are connecting Megaverse peke yake. Sawa. That is it. Vile tu nilikuwa nimewaelezea. That is a megaverse and a megaverse. So you'll be getting 72,000. And then that's a megaverse and a megaverse. Si wewe umewaconnect au wamejoin tu wenyewe kwa system, a megaverse and a megaverse, you get another 72,000 and 72,000 Kenyan shillings. So ombeni timu yenu ikuwe ya megaverse, megaverse, megaverse. Sawa sawa. Then you have the instant earnings. Yeah, just like as we had calculated, it is 72,000. Actually, hii pia iko wrong. It is 72,000. It is 120,000 plus an additional 72,000. It's actually 192,000 Kenyan shillings for connecting your first two megaverse packages on your left and on your right. So just like I told you, this one is by 31 accounts, iko na 31 accounts. So it's 96,000 by 31 accounts. And then pia hii ingine, it is 100,800 multiplied by 31 accounts. That is the potential earnings of the megaverse. So this is a get 3, get 4, get 5 promo. This was the first ever get 3, get 4, and get 5 promo. Yeah, this was when EdPlan 3.0 was being launched. It was launched on March 10th last year, 2022. So I was one of the qualifiers for this rank, not for this rank, for this achievement. I connected my first 3 people within the first month ya hii nini kukuja and enjoyed the 8,000 Kenyan shillings. Each time ilikuwa get 3 promo. So during that month, whatever whatever I was doing that month, I was mimi nilianzia hiyo kitu mapema, nilichangamkia mapema. Within the first 1 month, I tested the get 3, get 4, get 3 promo bonus. Now we go to Unilevel and Stair Step and UPP and ranks and hizo vitu zingine zote. Up to that point, is there any person? I think there's no person with a question. Kama kuna mtu akona swali, then wewe sasa utaniona kando na ya macho, we discuss it kando. But anyway, don't worry. We have the Unilevel. I want to finish this up. I told you this session is long. We still have a long way to go. I'm not even halfway this technical training. Now, I want to tell you this. With the Unilevel, Stair Step, and UPP, they are so much easier and so much sweet. And I'll show you how to calculate them. And why you are seeing BTC za watu ziko na 418 shillings, unapata 309, unapata ziko tu na weird numbers. Alafu unaanza kushangaa. See, I thought hii ni 6,000 na 4,800. Hizi ma 1 shillings zinatoka wapi? Zinatokana kwa these ways of earning. Now, when you get started in the business, let me do this. When you get started in the business, the first 2 people you connect to the business, this becomes your first level. Iko labeled vibaya, sorry. This becomes your first level. Sawa sawa. Umeconnect A and B. Huyu ni hawa ni first level yako. This is your first level. Hawa wakiconnect these other guys, this becomes your second level. This becomes your third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth and nine and hivyo hadi mwisho. Sawa sawa. So the best thing about this Unilevel earnings is that you are going to get 5%. You're going to get 5% of commissional points of all the products that is bought within your first to the 10th level. So this is your level 1, this is your level 10. Sawa. This is your level 1, this is your level 10. So you're going to get 5% of commissional points of all the products that are bought in your system. The example that we used earlier on, ilikuwa ya C24/7. Alafu nikawaambia aje kuna zile commissional points zenye tunaenda kudiscuss later on. C247 has 550 commissional points. I hope you guys remember. From the example that we looked at earlier, and I told you we are going to discuss commissional points. So C247 iko na 550 commissional points. So 5 out of 100 times 550, let's say wamenunua this system yote wamenunua like 1000 boxes. Acha hata tusiende mbali. Let me use a different ink. This team has bought, let's say 100 C24 boxes in a month. So itakuwa 5% over 100 times 550. Hii ndio inakuja for every box that was bought in the system, then times 100 boxes. If you do this math, hii inakuja 2750, if I'm not wrong. Right together. So this is the money that you are getting into the system. Hii ndio inacalculatiwa, hii ndio unapata unilevel. Now, that is for the 5% of the entire team. Hii ni the entire team. But also, you get an additional 5% if there is any person you sponsor directly into the system. Let's say ulisponsor that person na that person, ukasponsor huyu hapa, huyu ni wewe ulimleta kwa biashara ukamweka huko chini, huyu ulimleta kwa biashara ukamweka huko chini, na huyu ulimweka kwa biashara, na huyu ulimweka kwa biashara. How many people are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on top of ile 2750 yenye ulipata, the system will also add you 5% out of 100 times 550 times, let's say each one of them bought 5 boxes of C247. Let's say walinunua 5, huyu alinunua 5, huyu 5, huyu 5, huyu 5, huyu 5, huyu 5. So apart from the entire team, bado the system will add for you times, how many are those? Those are 30 boxes. Yeah, 5 times 6, those are 30 boxes. So this is per person. Sorry, this is per box, and then there are 30 boxes. So if you do this math, hiyo na hiyo, that's like an additional 1000. How much is that? 1000, not 1000. Okay, mnajua hesabu, mutapiga hiyo hesabu. It should be like not that much. Sawa sawa. Yes. So that is what you are getting in the system. Mpaka hapo kuna mtu ako na swali? All right. If I'm not wrong, should be like 825. So hizi mbili zitaongezwa. This is what you are getting for stair step. 2750 plus 825. Sawa sawa. Now, let's move to, oh, by the way, nimesahau kuambia. This one is for you guys who do not have ranks. Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, this is for you guys who don't have ranks. If you have a silver executive prime rank and above, this one changes to 10% times 10 out of 100 times 550 times 100. Nilikuwa tumefanya na 100. And an additional 5% over 100 times 550 times 30. Hizo ndo two examples zenye tulikuwa tumetumia. So that's what you'll get. You'll be getting more basically because utakuwa na rank. Kama when gold executive, this is 20 times 20 out of 100 times 550 times 100. So you'll be getting like 10 to 15,000. And then an additional like 5 to 10%. So that is with the unilevel. Even the unilevel in a calculated. I don't think there's anything else on this unilevel which I should dwell on. Now, Yeah. So this is it. Just like I told you, 5% of commissional points. The product we had looked at was C24/7 yenye ilikuwa inakuja na 10 binary points. Hizi 10 binary points ni zile tulitumia kumatch ndio tutengeneze 4800, and these commissional points ndio hizi tumetumia hapa na bado tunaenda kuzitumia huko mbele. Now hizi positional points hizi ndio tulizitumia kupata rank. Sawa sawa. And just like I had shown you, assuming you have 1000 boxes, you multiply by 5% times 550, and that is like 28,105 Kenyan shillings. Hii ni ya mtu mwenye hana rank. For the others inakwanga much more. Now let's say hii system niliwaambia inapenda mtu sana. By the way, hii system haikuumizangi at any one point. Let's say on this 8th level, people have not bought products for PMA. We're talking about PMA. We're not talking about people buying products for selling. Hapana. We are talking about this 8th level. These guys have not bought products for PMA. They have not done their PMA. They have not even bought any product. Do you know what the system does? Hii system, kwa sababu hapa hawa watu hawakufanya PMA wote na watu hawakuchangamka, imagine inaruka hii level, alafu hii sasa ndo inakuwa level number 8. This one becomes your 8th level. Alafu hii inakuwa your 9th level. Alafu inaenda huko chini inatafuta the next level, ile level number 11 ndio sasa inakuwa the 10th level. Hii ina make sure that you are not affected by inactive distributors in your team. You are not affected at all. Let's say mtu afanyi PMA, mtu hayuko kwa biashara, usijali, don't worry. The system will just go to the next level and use it to calculate the PMA. Are we together? So that is the system and how it looks like. Let's say level number 8, level number 9, and level number 10 haziko. So what happens? It goes to level number 11, 12, and 13. Now those levels are picked up and they become the level number 8, 9, and 10. Hii inaitwa dynamic compression. Ina make sure that the level still goes on. Hii inaitwa dynamic compression. This is one, inaitwa dynamic compression. And then there's something called also same name compression. Inaitwa same name compression. So same name compression inamaanisha hivi. Let's say hapa uko na kinyangarika tu fulani, foul language. Let's say uko na mtu tu kwa hii timu yako, ako na like 31 accounts. Do you know this person has gone on to your other levels? Unajua huyu mtu ameteremka mpaka huku chini. Na huyu tu ni mtu mmoja. Ameteremka huko hadi ako na 31 accounts. Do you know what the system inaangalia hivi na inasema, instead of, kwa sababu huyu mtu alinunua 1 C24/7. Huyu mtu alinunua 1 C24/7. But then hapa hivi chini kuna hii, let's say on the 10th level kuna watu wengine pia walinunua 111, lakini team ni kubwa. So system will just compress this into one person na huyu mtu mmoja atakauntiwa kama one level. Alafu itaenda kwa sababu kama kuna watu wenye wako na more accounts unapata team ni kubwa. So you might know, kama 10th level yako imefika hapa, na kuna watu tu 3, 4 wenye wamejaza hii DTC yako. Let's say huyu ni mtu mmoja amejaza hizi accounts zote, alafu huyu ni mtu mmoja ako na another 31 accounts mpaka huku chini, na uko na falatu fulani pia mwingine ako na 31 accounts mpaka huku chini. You realize that kama system ingekuwa mbaya, it could only calculate up to the 10th level, and in this scenario it could only be picking 3 people, ignoring the rest of the people, and that will be very unfair. But what it does, it compresses all these people into person 1, person 2, person 3. Then this is your first level. Then inaendelea hata huku chini. Let's say hata hapa katikati kuna mtu tu, even let's say team yako iko sawa hivyo, but then in your 8th level kuna mtu akona 31 accounts which pushes the levels all the way down. System itamuhesabu tu ni kama ako level 8, halafu itaenda level 9, itafute the next person, the next person, the next person, so you do not lose your money. Now let's go to the stair step. We're almost winding this up. Now, when we talk about the stair step, these are the percentages. I've already shown you where they come into play. When you're a distributor, you get to enjoy. When you don't have a rank, the ways of earning which you enjoy ni unilevel na UPP, Unipay plan. Hizi ndio ways of earning mbili zenye unaweza enjoy hata kama hauna rank, even with no rank. But stair step, stair step and my rebates and all the other ways of earning, you need to be having a rank. Now with this, what happens is when you accumulate 10 positional points from the C24/7, tumeona C24/7 iko na 0.2 positional points. If you accumulate hizi points mpaka zifike 10, if you do the math, 10 divided by 0.2 per box, these are about 50 boxes of C24/7 that are required. Hiyo ni C24/7. It could be more for other products, it could be less for other products. But if it's C24, it is 50 boxes. Now, the moment these points, they accumulate to 10, let's say you and your team, you have done 50 boxes. They accumulate to 10 points. What happens? You become a silver executive prime and you start enjoying 10%. When they accumulate to 100, you enjoy 10%, 30%, 35%, or 40%, depending. Now, the best thing about this, getting this rank, is that it is dependent on your group reorder points accumulation. So for you guys are part of my team. If you also have a downline here in this session, they also contribute to you getting that rank. What do I mean? Let's say in this scenario, this is Alan. Alan is here in this meeting. Alan has 2 downlines. Let's say Mark and Grace. Sasa yeye ndiye aliwa connect directly kwa system. Note, this one is not for spillover. Wale watu wenye wanangoja wawekewe spillover. This one is not for spillover. You cannot get a rank with a spillover. Alan connected Mark directly into the system. Alan connected Grace directly into the system. When Mark buys products, when Mark and his team, they all buy products when they do PMA for their own consumption, let's say wamependa the coffees, and Grace here and her team, they buy products. Sawa. This is Grace and her team. When they buy products, they flow from the person who bought this product. Let's say huyu amenunua product. These points flow from that person to Mark and to Alan. When this person buys products, in a flow from that person to that person to that person to Alan. When this one buys product, it flows from that person to that person to that person to that person all the way to Alan. Huyu akinunua products, hizo points zina flow from that person to that person to that person to that person, hivyo. So on the same thing happens on this other side. When this one buys a product, it flows from that person to that person to that person all the way to Alan, hivyo. So it flows there to there to there. You know, let's say there was another person on this other side, akinunua, it goes here, hivyo mpaka inafikia Alan. Points, they always flow to the direct upline, the one who directly connected. That is why I always have my direct sponsors. Kwa sababu when I sponsor someone in the business, the moment that person grows and that team grows and that person gets a rank, the same number of points grow. Like now, for example, this, let's use a very, very good example. If this person here, ye mwenyewe aende aamue, mimi sitaki kungoja, nataka ninunue 50 boxes of C24/7 ndio nikuwe silver executive nikuwe silver executive. What happens is this: the same 10 points they will flow. Huyu mtu atakuwa silver executive, of course automatically this person will be a silver executive. Let's use this. So that person will be a silver executive, but the same points will flow to the next direct upline. Huyu pia atakuwa silver executive. Alafu huyu pia automatically atakuwa silver executive, na huyu pia atakuwa automatically silver executive. Alafu pia Alan atakuwa automatically silver executive. On this other side, huyu amue mimi pia nataka kuwa silver executive mara moja. Zitaenda hivyo, pia huyo atakuwa silver executive, pia huyo atakuwa silver executive. Alan atakuwa na 20 points, so yeye atakuwa amebakisha 80 akuwe gold executive. Sawa sawa. The same thing happens here. Huyo akiamua hivyo 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 hivyo, the points always flow all the way up to the grand upline, uko juu zinaenda hivyo. Now the easiest thing that I always advise my leaders, even though niliawa advice last year, for those who are there, if this is Alan na Alan ako hapa, the easiest way for him to become a silver executive, aangalie ako na downlines wangapi: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Let's say hata ako na downlines 10. If he wants to become a silver executive, the easiest thing he can do, kila mtu tu anunue 5 boxes. Those are 50 boxes. Oh, sorry. Kwa hii line, let me correct that. If he has this line of our watu, let me cancel this side. So the easiest way for Alan to become a silver executive, achukue person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, hivyo. And then kila mtu, let's say anunue 10 boxes. Huyu anunue 10, huyu anunue 10, huyu anunue 10, huyu anunue 10, huyu mwingine 10. Alafu instead of kila mtu ajinunulie, they go and buy it with the last person in the system. Wende wanunue na account ya ule mtu wa mwisho. Wende waangalie who is the last person na wamweke hizo points. Kwa sababu sisi wote tumechanga. Huyu amechanga do akanunua 10, huyu amechanga akanunua 10, amechanga amenunua 10. Hizi zote 50, they are going to be bought with the last person's account. And then what happens? Hii line yote, all of them become silver executives, including Alan. If on this other side, they also want to become silver executives, what do? They just go with the last person, and then they clear it with the last person's account. Then every person on that line is going to become a silver executive. Hivyo. If this one also does, hizi points zote, kila mtu hiyo kwa hiyo line anakuwa silver executive. That's the easiest way to become a silver executive. That is what we mean by group reorder points accumulation. There is no time frame. Nyinyi wote mnaweza shikana saizi, muamue wacha tukue silver executive sisi wote. Mnaenda mnaziweka na account ya ule mtu wa mwisho, alafu nyinyi wote kwa hiyo line mnakuwa silver executives. That is how I did it with my uplines. Mimi by the first 1 month in the business, I had already cleared 2 points. My upline Ezra Ngare alienda kwa counter. In fact, for those who have ever seen my first day in the business, ile photo naonyeshanga my first day in the business, kuna kuanga na photo fulani na kuanga na boxes mingi za cappuccino. My upline Ezra told me, uko tawe, kuja, nataka ninunue products mingi, alafu nataka nikuweke kwa account zako. So they reordered with my account. They cleared about 40, I don't know how many boxes of coffee they were. There were so many boxes of coffee. There were more than kitu kama 50. Sijui Ezra alitoa pia order. And then I got all those points. My upline, Simba George alipata hizo points. They flowed all the way to Ezra up to Collins Owaga. Zilienda hivyo. So that's how in my first 1 month I knocked 2 points. Kama uko mwezi wa kwanza unafaa kushagonga 2 bana, songa mbio mbio. Now, also there is no demotion. Unajua mnasemanga hizi vitu time ya presentation na hamuelewi vile zina mean. There is no demotion. Tulikuwa hapa kwa no time frame. Sawa sawa. No time frame inamaanisha unaweza ingia leo. You guys are 1 month in the business, but all of you guys can decide si tukue silver executives na mnunue tu hizo 10 boxes. All of you guys will get the rank. There is no time frame. You can do it within 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. No one cares. There is no reversion. Ukisha kuwa silver executive hauwezi rudi nyuma. Ukisha kuwa gold executive hauwezi rudishwa silver executive. Ukisha kuwa ruby hauwezi rudishwa GA. There is no reversion. There is no demotion. Hauwezi kuwa gold executive alafu ambiwe wewe sasa umeenjoy ya kutosha, from today onward you are no longer a gold executive. Wewe hata sasa haurudishwi nyuma, wewe unatolewa kabisa kabisa. There is no such thing. There is no demotion in the system. Now there is no pass up. No pass up simply means, acha niwaeleze hii so that when you're explaining to your guests, you just explain in a very simple way. No pass up simply means that if this is Alan and Alan connected Grace and connected Mary on this other side, sawa, and Glenn also connected Eric on this side and Levi on this side, and then we also have Mary here connected, let's say, Susan and Christine. Now no pass up inamaanisha because Glenn is the one who connected Eric. Eric hawezi nipita rank. Eric hawezi kuwa silver executive mbele yangu. Like yeye akiwa silver executive, hata pia mimi juu hizo points pia mimi napata, hata pia mimi nitakuwa silver executive. Are you together? Lakini Levi anaweza shinda Eric rank hivi in this example that I'm using here. Levi can become a silver executive because yeye ako on this other side, alafu mimi naweza kuwa silver executive lakini Eric anaweza kosa kuwa. The same way we were talking about Eric being a silver executive and Levi kama bado ako hapo. Sawa sawa. And then kwa sababu Alan ni alinileta kwa biashara, hata pia Alan siwezi mpita rank, tutaenda na yeye. Kama ni silver tutaenda sisi wote, ama mimi nikiwa silver pia atakuwa silver. Sawa sawa, ama yeye anaweza kuwa silver mbele yangu, mimi kama bado mimi ni new member, kwa sababu on this other side unaweza pata Mary bado hajakuwa silver executive, so Alan hawezi kuwa silver executive. Sawa sawa, I hope tumeelewana. Alan can become a silver executive here kwa sababu Glenn has become a silver executive here, and because Eric has become a silver executive here, sisi wote tunaenda pamoja. Are you together? Sorry about that. Let me just put my phone on the charger. Now, but you find that Alan can become a silver executive. Maybe hii side wamemtolea 5 points na hii side wametoa 5 points. Glenn bado hajakuwa silver executive lakini ako karibu. Mary bado hajakuwa silver executive lakini ako karibu. Mary ameangusha 5 points, amebakisha 5. Glenn ameangusha 5, amebakisha 5. So sisi wote tumetolea Alan 10 points. 5 na 5 hii side ingine. Na hivyo ndo Alan anaweza kuwa silver executive. So that is how the ranks come in. Now, when you talk about no pass up tushaelezea, then we have income based on rank differential. Now, the last thing that I would like to explain on this silver executive, naona tuko karibu kumaliza, is that assuming this is Alan who is here. Alan is a silver executive, and then we have Victor here. Victor here is also a silver executive. Now, when you are talking about the unilevel and the stair step and the other ways of earning, kwa sababu nyinyi wote mko in the same rank, nyinyi wote ni silver executive prime rank, nyinyi wote ni silver executive, what happens is income ya Alan will be slashed by about a half when you talk about stair step, unilevel, UPP, my rebates. So hizi you will be getting a half. Kama ulikuwa upate let's say 10k, wewe utakuwa unapata kitu kama 5k 6k hapo, kwa sababu whatever income is coming from Victor's side, products zenye Victor ananunua na timu yake, watu wenye wana the number of codes they are registering in the team on this side, it is directly affecting your income, sababu nyinyi wote mko in the same rank. Hii side ya Victor you'll be earning a half of it, lakini hii side ya, let's say this was Glenn, hii side utakuwa una enjoy all of it, sawa sawa. Lakini Victor yeye atakuwa na enjoy yote full, kwa sababu yeye hakuna mtu mwenye ako chini yake mwenye ako na silver executive prime rank, so wote yeye ana enjoy from the entire fruits of the team. I hope hapo hivyo tumepatana. If this is Alan, let me just repeat. If this is Alan, Alan has connected Victor into the business, and Victor is a silver executive prime. Both of them are on the same rank ya silver executive. What happens is, because both of them are silver executives, on this income ya Alan, from this side ya stair step, unilevel, UPP and my rebates, hii side itakuwa a half. Lakini hii side ingine, hii side yenye iko na Glenn, because mimi bado ni distributor, I'm still a new person, I don't have a rank, he'll be enjoying the full income from this side. All the people I'm registering, all the products that are being bought on this side, system itakuwa ina calculate 10%, alafu inanipea. On this other side itakuwa ina calculate, lakini on this side itakuwa inampea a half of that. So hapo tumepatana. Hiyo ndio inaitwa income based on rank differential. So basically you have to be having a higher rank than your downline. Unafaa kuwa na rank ya juu kuliko downline wako. Hiyo ndio inamaanisha income based on rank differential. Now this is how the stair step bonus is calculated. Remember we talked about the Ed Plan 2.0 package ilikuwa na 1000 Kenyan shillings stair step points. Ulikuwa unashangaa mbona ni Kenyan shillings na bado zinaitwa stair step points? Is because they are usually calculated directly. Inakuwa calculated directly. The moment let's have this is Victor, then you have Christine, then you have, let's say, Abigail there. Now if this is Victor and this is Christine, I'm assuming you guys are already understanding that by right now this is a team. Nikichora Christine, sichori Christine, nachora Christine na team yake. I'm also drawing Abigail and her team. Now let's say Abigail registers someone here and Victor is a silver executive. If Victor is a silver executive and Abigail registers someone here, let's say Abigail has registered person X here. Because Abigail has registered someone here, because Abigail is part of Victor's team, the system will calculate 10% of the 1000 Kenyan shillings stair step point, and Victor will get 100 shillings for that package being bought there, because Victor is a silver executive. Are you together? If another package is bought here, let's say team ya Christine, mtu ameregister mtu hapo hivyo, Victor will get 10% times 1000 stair step points, and Victor will, kwa sababu kwa hii team Victor pekee yeye ndio silver executive, Victor will get another 100 shillings. Sijui kama tumepatana. I hope we are clear up to that point. So in that scenario, if that is Victor and is a silver executive prime, hata yeye mwenyewe akisponsor mtu, let's say hata Victor a register mtu kwa biashara, you'll get 10% of the stair step points, which is 100 shillings, and every code that is registered in that team, you'll be getting 100 shillings. If you're a gold executive, any person who is registered in your business, you're getting 200 shillings, because that is 20%. So I want you to imagine a scenario whereby 100 codes are bought in your team and you're a silver executive prime. That is an extra 10,000. If you're a gold executive, that's an extra 20,000. If you're a global ambassador, that's an extra 300 shillings times 100 codes. That is 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Na hii haina mwisho, inaenda up to infinity. There is no flash out. Hii haina ile ati you need to make 10 pairs per day. Hapana, hii you can make as many per day, per month, na haijalishi which side is growing faster than the other one. And lastly, you need to be having a higher rank than your downlines for you to enjoy this stair step vizuri. Yes, you might be a stair step, you might be a silver executive, and then your downline is also a silver executive. Hii leg outa enjoy sana. Let's say if it was 100, you'll be getting 50 shillings. Sawa. But when you become a gold executive and your downline is a silver executive, you are in a higher rank than them. If you are a global ambassador, and in your entire team, you only have GEs na SEs, you'll be enjoying it fully. 300, 200, utakuwa enjoy vizuri. Basically, for you to enjoy it properly, you need to be in a higher position than your team, than your downlines. Sawa. Now, how does this stair step points work? Now tulikuwa tumeongelea the different stair step points for kila package. Kila package inakuanga na stair step points zake vile tu tuliona. We talked about the Ed Plan 2.0 na hiyo iko na 1000 Kenyan shillings stair step points. Then we also have the Ed Plan 3.0 ile ya Neovas iko na 1000 Kenyan shillings stair step points. So hii 1000 ndio una multiply na those percentages times the number of packages which are bought in that team. And then we also have the Technovas iko na 3000, and we also have the Digiverse which has 7000 stair step points. Then we also have the Megaverse yenye iko na 15,000 Kenyan shillings stair step point. Hiyo 15,000 ndio una multiply by 10, by 20, by 30 times the number of codes zenye zimewekwa. Are we together? Now, we also have the UPP. Unaona hapo kando zimeandikwa stroke UPP points. It is the same. They are going to be used to calculate UPP. I'm going to show you how this UPP is also calculated. It is important for all leaders and members to do their monthly PMA. Imagine passing up on all this kind of income kwa sababu ya kukosa kufanya PMA. I know so many leaders wameumia juu ya hii, and it happens. But then once you do your PMA, you're good to go. You enjoy some more money. So you're going to earn from both strong side and weak side. Let's talk about the silver executive prime ranks before we go to the UPP. Najua tuko karibu kumaliza. And now with the silver executive prime and the gold executive prime and the G prime, unajua mnashanga hizo tofauti ni gani? Now this is the difference. Someone is a silver executive prime if they have 10 points. Sorry, someone is a silver executive when they have 10 points, but someone is a silver executive prime if and only if these conditions are met. Number one, for you to become a silver executive prime, at least 9 points need to have come from your strong side, and at least 10 points zimetoka from your weak side. This is what I mean. For Sir Eric to become a silver executive prime, east side akona Levi, east side akona Abigail on his first account. Now, this is what happens. Because Eric is the one who sponsored Abigail and is the one who sponsored Levi, what the system does, system inaangalia Levi and his team. How many people are active? How many people are doing PMA? How many people are, doing registrations? If there are 5 people who are doing PMA, na his idea Abigail has like, let's say 20 people. This is the strong side of Eric. He knew strong side. So his strong side, for Eric to become yeye atakuwa silver executive, but for him to become a prime, at least 9 points inafaa kuwa imetoka from Abigail and her team, and at least 1 point imetoka from Levi and her team, so that they get to 10 points. Hivyo ndo Eric atakuwa silver executive prime. That is how you can become a prime. That is the example. At least 9 points from one side and at least 1 point. Then There can be, inaweza kuwa 90-10 or inaweza kuwa 5 points 5 points. The words nimetumia ni at least 1 point need to be coming from here. So it could be more, but it will be not more than 5. Sawa sawa. And sawa sawa, so ikiwa at least more than 5, then hii side ingine iko less, of course, sababu common sense. 90-10 or zinaweza kuwa zimebalance 5-5, it's still okay, sababu mnaweza uliza what if hii side initolee 8 na hii side ingine initolee 2, you are a silver executive prime. What if hii side initolee 7 na hii ingine 3, you are a silver executive prime. What if hii side initolee 6 na hii ingine 4, at least 1 point on this side, you're a silver executive prime. Sawa sawa. So that is it. All right. And at least 1 point enough. Okay, basically whatever I was explaining to you, let me just illustrate this for the last time. This is Eric. Then Eric has connected. We have Abigail on this side. We have Levi on this side. And then Eric also connected Waigumo in the business. And then Eric also connected Freddy into the business. Those are all the legs that Eric ako nayo kwa biashara. Sababu, and let's say connect someone called Alex. So Eric has 5 legs. Sawa sawa. Remember nikiwaambia hii side I'll connect Abigail na Levi. The system also checks how many other legs do you have. And I'll show you how it looks like in the system. So for example, that this is Freddy. Freddy anaweza mtolea like 2 points ndiye akuwe silver executive. Abigail anaweza mtolea 4 points ndiye akuwe silver executive. Huyu anaweza mtolea 2, huyu anaweza mtolea 2. Eric can become very easily a silver executive prime kwa sababu akona 5 legs. Hata ingine ikimtolea 0.1, at least easy each of those legs imemtolea points. That is for the silver executive prime. The same thing goes for GE na kila kitu. And whatever was hata kumbe ndio hii whatever I was trying to explain. Now, if you are a silver executive prime, same name compression inahesabu zile accounts zote zenye mtu ako nazo kwa system inahesabu kama mtu mmoja. Unaweza kuwa na account 7, 31, doesn't care, you are still one person in the system. So if that is it, that's a silver executive prime. We are using an example of Eric. Eric might be having 5 different legs. Any person you connect to the business is counted as a different leg. So you can be having, let's say, that and that and that and that and that. And I just want us to use this example for understanding purposes. If this is, let's say if this is, to me, Eric Bado. Eric connected Abigail into the business. Any person that Abigail connects to the business is part of Eric's one leg. Ini leg moja ya Eric. But then, on this other side, Eric might connect Levi. Eric connected Levi into the business. So this is another leg. And Levi connects person, let's say that another person, na huyo a connect hivo na hivo. That is the second leg ya Eric. So that is the second leg ya Eric. Now, the third leg or the other leg which the system looks at is Eric alikuja akaweka mtu mwingine hapa hivi chini. Eric alikuja akaweka mtu mwingine hapa chini. So hiyo inakuwa Eric's third leg. Inakuwa Eric's third leg. So atakuwa na hiyo, alafu bado atakuwa na hiyo kwa sababu yeye ndiye amemconnect directly in the business. Akikuja tena alafu akuja yeke mtu mwingine hapa hivi. This becomes another leg ya Eric. This becomes another leg ya Eric hapa hivi. So atakuwa na hiyo atakuwa na hiyo, atakuwa na hiyo, na atakuwa na hii yenye ameconnect huyo mtu hapo hivyo. So huyo mtu na timu yake, that is one leg ya Eric. Levi na timu yake, that is part ya Eric. Huyu hapa na timu yake, hiyo ni part ya Eric. Abigail na timu yake, hiyo ni leg ingine ya Eric. Those are 4 different legs. That is what this diagram is trying to illustrate here. Any person you connect to in the business is counted as one of your legs. So you could be having very many legs in the business. Unaweza kuwa na teams mingi sana, but all of them will be under the same genealogy structure. Zote tu zitakaa hivyo. But then system itakuja iangalie kwa hii structure yote ni watu wangapi umeconnect. Haya, uliconnect huyo, ukaconnect huyo, good. Those are 2 different legs. Ukakuja ukaweka huyu mtu hapa kama spillover, ukakuja ukaconnect mwingine hapa, ukakuja ukaconnect mwingine hapa. So those are how many legs? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you have 6 different legs. So tukikuja kuchora legs zako, tunakuja kuzichora hivi. In fact, hadi kwa system zinakaanga tu hivi. Unapatanga bracket ingine kubwa. If you are a silver executive prime and above, system yako inakaanga tofauti. Unapatanga bracket zingine hapo, wonderful sana. So if you develop a new silver executive prime, let's say I'm an upline and I can see very soon I'm developing like 3 or 4 silver executive primes. If I'm an upline and develop silver executive primes, my matching bonus, sawa, my matching bonus, first of all, kama nilikuwa na enjoy ile ya 4,200 kwa sababu nilikuwa my 301 pairs plus and above. You remember when you're talking about when you are knocking 300 plus pairs and above, yako inakuwa 4,200. If I sponsor someone in the business, let's say I've sponsored Alan, alafu Alan akuwe silver executive prime. Akishakuwa silver executive, nitarudishwa kwa hii ya 4,800 for 1 week, alafu the best thing ni sasa sitakuwa kwa ile ya nilikuwa kwa ile ya 1212. So my income itakuwa 4,800, my income potential times 24. Kumbuka ile time 24 tulikuwa tuna multiply na 4,200 ndio itutengeneze 100,800. Now this time hii 24 tutakuwa tuna multiply na 4,800, which means I'll make more money. Even if sikuwa nimefika, let's say bado nilikuwa kwa ile 10 out of 10 pairs. Sawa. I'll be upgraded, si nilikuwa kwa 10 out of 10, kumaanisha bado na enjoy hiyo ya 4,800. Kwa sababu bado niko less than 300 pairs. I'm still enjoying 4,800, 10 out of 10. The moment I develop a new silver executive prime, the only thing that will be changing is my cycle. So bado nitakuwa tu kwa ile 4,800, lakini kwa sababu nilikuwa kwa hii bado niko 300 plus pairs, sijafikisha 301, my system will still upgrade me to here 12 out of 12. Are we together? Gold executive is still the same, 90 points on this side, at least 10 points on this other side, and or depending on how many legs you have. So hizi legs zingine zinaweza kutolea 2 points, haina shida. If you are a gold executive prime and you have those legs, you will be enjoying more. Oh yeah, nilikuwa nimesahau. For silver executive, very briefly, on this kuna percentage yenye iko hapa. Kuna hii percentage yenye iko hapa, sijui kama mnaiona. Hii percentage yenye iko hapa. Your stair-step income will also be increased by 3%. So instead of 10%, instead of ile ya 10%, utakuwa yako itakuwa 13%. The same thing happens with the gold executive prime. If you develop a new, or if you are a gold executive prime, your income increases by 5% on stair-step, unilevel, UPP, my rebates, nini, hizo vitu zote. Your income will increase. So badala ya 20% of the total company's profit, yours will be 20% plus an additional 5%. That is the advantage. Kwa sababu mtu anaweza niuliza, why should I bother becoming a silver executive prime, or why? What is the advantage of being a silver executive prime? Basically, your income increases by 5%. When you have a very huge team, 5% is so much. It's so much. Are we together? So same name compression. If you develop a new gold executive prime, we are assuming uko pair ile ya 4,200 and your cycle is 12 out of 12, sababu ushapitisha 301, uko 301 and above. So when that is that, you will be utarudishwa kwa ile ya 4,800 for one full month, and your pairs are going to be 12 out of 12, and then you will earn an additional 2%. Hey, system iko na pesa mingi. When we talk about the GA, sasa tuko kwa GA, tushamaliza GE, tushamaliza gold executive prime. So right now we're talking about GA. You're going to earn an additional 2% up to the 5th level of all your GA directs. Now, for those who are wondering, hii ndio ile way of, unajua wengine hamjaisikia hii. Hii ni ile tunaitanga GA max income. GA max income. If you go to the ways of earning zenye watu na list kwa presentation, I'm sure even the leaders hawajaisikia zingine, walikuwa na like GA max income ni nini. Basically, you are a global ambassador. Sawa. You are a global ambassador. So what happens? You're going to earn an additional 2% up to the 5th level of all your GA directs. Sawa. Let's say this is you. You are a GA. Sawa. And then uko na GA moja hapo, uko na gold executive, global ambassador mwingine, global ambassador mwingine, global ambassador mwingine, global ambassador mwingine. Now, this global ambassador ako na levels zake 1 2 3 4 5 6, levels zake 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So you're going to earn an additional 2% up to the 5th level of all your GA directs. Sawa. This is your first GA direct. This is your next GA direct, your next GA direct, huyo mwingine. You're going to enjoy 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%, hivyo up to the 5th level of all your GA directs. Let me tell you, hii biashara inaanzianga ukiwa global ambassador. Mimi niliambiwa hivyo live na Moses Adika. Naambia hii biashara, kama we ni gold executive, we bado hujaanza biashara. Hii biashara inaanzanga kuwa tamu time kuwa sasa global ambassador. Are we together? Hii sasa ndio inaitwa GA max income. I hope mmeelewa and you can explain it in any case. Hata ndio hii. Why was I even struggling to explain it, and it is here. Up to the 5th level of all your GA directs. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very wonderful. So how do you become a GA prime? The same thing, 90% or 50-50. Inaweza kuwa 50%, 50%, but at least 10% is square 9. So if you're a GA, at least 900 points zimetoka from your strong side, your most active side, and at least 100 points zimetoka from your weak side, your least active side, or at least 500 points, or even 600-400, but at least side moja ile weak side nafaa kuwa imekutolea the at least 100 points. Sawa. Or you can be having many legs, vile tu inasema you can be having leg moja imekutolea 500, ingine imekutolea 200, ingine 200, ingine 100 points. Hiyo unakuwa GA prime, haina shida. So if you develop a GA prime, tuna assume uko kwa ile pair ya 4,200 na pairs zako zilikuwa 12 pairs during the day and 12 pairs during the night, kwa sababu ushapitisha 301 and above. Yours is going to be returned back to 4,800 for 3 months. Basically, you'll be making more and more money. So basically, guys, have more directs in the system. Kuwa na directs wengi. Sponsor, that's why personally I'm still sponsoring. Someone might ask me, Sir Glenn, mbona bado una invite? It is because mimi na target huko mbele. I want to be having like 20, 30, 40 direct GAs. Hao ni GAs wangu wenye personally nime sponsor. Ndivyo niweze kuenjoy the GA max income. Sawa. Now we have the UniPay plan. UniPay plan is the last one and is the most easiest one to understand. So if you are if you are a member na hauna rank, you enjoy UniPay plan up to the 10th level. Hizi percentages mnaona hapa ni kama vile tulikuwa tuna calculate uni level. You get 5% of 5 out of 100 times 550 C24/7s. Hiyo ni 550 for every box of C2. Oh, UniPay plan una earn na 2 ways. Oh, I forgot to mention that. UniPay plan una earn with 2 ways. The first one is if products are being bought. I'm going to show you the next one. Now 5 out of 100 times 5 out of 100 times 550 times how many products were bought in your first, second and third level. Hizi hapa. Hizi ni 5%. Kumbuka kwa ile ingine kwa uni level ilikuwa 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5% up to the 10th level. So kila level, that's why tulikuwa tuna calculate yote alafu tunapiga na the number of boxes bought and then we were adding for the number of directs you have in the system. But for this one, up to the third level, it is 5%. And then, let's say up to the third level, 20 boxes were bought. And then for the 4th to the 8th level, it is 4% out of 100 times 550 times, let's say 30 boxes zilinunuliwa kwa hiyo level. And then from level 9 to level 10, it is 3 out of 100 sawa times 550 times, let's say 50 boxes of C24/7 were bought. So ikisha calculate hii hapo, they also add to this one, they also add to this one. So unaweza pata let's say 4,000 hapa, 4,000 and maybe 3,000 hapa, maybe an extra 2K hapa. Sawa. This is for someone who does not have a rank. Huu ni mtu mwenye hana rank. Sawa. Let's say you are a member, you are a newly joined person. Are we together? Na pia wewe uko na rank lakini wewe sio prime. Wewe tu ni silver executive prime. Sawa. Wewe tu ni silver executive. You're not silver executive prime, or you are just a distributor. You will enjoy that. Let me not delete this because we still have the next part here, uni level. So if you have a prime rank, when is silver executive prime, you enjoy, oh sorry, hata ndio ina calculate you hapa. I'm sorry, it is even there, I forgot. Kumbe hata ndio hii. The ones zenye 7, hizo ni 7 boxes which were bought from level 1 to level 3, that is calculated there. 248 boxes, they were bought from level 4 to level 8, that is calculated there. And then 768 boxes were bought from level 9 to level 10, that is it. So system ina calculate accordingly, alafu inakupea. But it gets even better. That's a total of 18,320. If you are a silver executive prime, of which I'm assuming that is the next slide, oh fantastic. If you are a silver executive prime, inaendelea. So from level 11 to 15, you get, where's the annotation? You get an additional 3%. So hizi zilikuwa zishakuwa calculated. Tena wanakuja wanaangalia an additional 3% from your level 11 to 15. From your 11 to 15, products ngapi zilinunuliwa. And then from your level 11 to 16, products ngapi zilinunuliwa, or 16 to 17 ngapi zilinunuliwa. And then from 18 to 20 ni ngapi zingine zilinunuliwa. So inakuja hivi then inarudi hivyo juu. in terms of percentages. I hope mmeelewa. So that is why we have 3, 4, and 5%. And that means you make an extra income if you are a Silver Executive Prime, Gold Executive Prime, and Global Ambassador Prime. You enjoy that 3, 4, and 5% extra. Are you together? Now, the last thing on this is, I think this is the last thing. Hakuna kitu ingine imebaki. Yeah, I can see it's the last thing. So, the last thing we have is what now we call the flowback points. When you talk about the flowback points, watu washaanza kushanga, Glenn, bwana unatisha bwana. Flowback points basically means that when you have done PMA, there are ways in which you can increase your income by just doing more PMA. Sawa. Let's say you are a Silver Executive Prime. Hii nikiongelea hii ni ya mtu mwenye ako na rank. When you're talking about UPP ni ya mtu mwenye hana rank ama mtu mwenye ako na rank lakini sio prime. Sawa. That's why for UPP we had the first 5%, 4%, and 3%, and then we had an additional 3, 4, and 5% for someone who is a prime. Sawa. And also for someone who has a rank. I hope sijachanganya mtu hapo. Kwa UPP, Unilevel and UPP you can earn whether you have a rank or not. And I told you, UPP has 2 ways of earning. The first one is through the products which I've just calculated for you. And the other way UPP you earn from is through the UPP points. Remember when you're talking about stair step and UPP points. For a Neoverse, it is 1,000 stair step or UPP points. So when you register someone in the business for the stair step, sawa. So for the stair step, tulikuwa tuna calculate 10% because 10% ni ya mtu mwenye ni Silver Executive and above. But for UPP, the same 1,000 UPP points, you earn it in this way. You get 5% out of 100 times 1,000 Kenyan shillings. That is 1,000 stair step, 1,000 Kenyan shillings stair step points. And this one is coming to how much? 50 shillings. Sijui kama tunapatana. If you sponsor 2 people, this becomes 2 times because you sponsor 2 people. Now wote walianza either na Ed Plan 2.0 ama Neoverse ya 39,000 because those ones are the ones which have 1,000 stair step points. That will be 2 times 5 out of 100 times 1,000 Kenyan shillings. This one should be coming to 100 Kenyan shillings. That is why Alan ulipata 100 Kenyan shillings. Ukapiga screenshot ukakuja ukaniuliza upline, mbona hapa inanionyesha UPP 100 imetoka wapi? Ilitokana na hapa. Kwa sababu this is the first level. These are the first people you sponsored in the business. You sponsored Noah on this side and Agnes on this side. Because you sponsored them, this is your first level. Hii ni level yako ya kwanza. When Noah sponsors someone, that becomes your second level. When they sponsor other people, that becomes your third level. And then we also have the 4th level and the 5th level and the other levels. So when, for example, wacha nitumie example yangu sababu I'm having quite so many levels. I think the longest level I've seen in my DTC is level 15 ama 16. I can't remember. Level 15 ama 16. And it was coming kutoka kwa hii team ya kina Maureen, hii team yote ya Maureen, Abigail, Eric, nani. Now, when Maureen sponsors someone in the business, Maureen is on my first level sababu mimi ndo nileta Maureen kwa biashara. When Alan sponsors someone, Alan is on my first level sababu mimi ndo nileta Alan. So anytime Alan or Maureen they sponsor someone in the business, I get 5% times 1,000 sawa. So hapo any code yenye Maureen or Alan anaweka, that is 50 shillings to me. Sawa sawa. Any code yenye downline director Maureen anaweka, it's also 50 shillings to me. Up to the third level. Ikifika the third level, now it becomes code yoyote yenye hii leg ya Maureen inaweka huku, I get 4 out of 100 times 1000. So I also get hapo napata 40 bob. Ikienda huko chini up to 30 bob. Sawa sawa. The same thing goes for Alan, the same thing goes for hii leg ya kina James, the same thing goes for hii leg ya Nancy, the same goes for hii leg ya Vincent Chiaji, who's one of my downlines from course. So easy leg zote, these are the percentages that you get. First from the products, and then next from the codes which are sponsored in the team. So kwa products, you calculate with the commissional points. With the codes, they are calculated with the stair step or the UPP points per package. Let's say hata kwa hii level ya kwanza ya kina Alan na sponsor Technovas. Hii itakuwa 5 out of 100 kwa sababu Technovas has 3000. Hapa itakuwa times 3000, and this one will be I think should be like am I doing this math correct? Should be like 150. So I'll get 150 on that level. So that is it. Akieka Technovas mbili, that is 300. So that is the two ways you can earn with Unipay plan. Alan, if you go to your DTC, kwa hii menu ya huku kando, kuna place imeandikwa UPP. Go to UPP, alafu kwa sababu hizo codes uliweka last month, enda uchange month uweke August, itakuonyesha hizo 50 bob zenye na kuhesabia hapa hivi. Are you together? So now let's go to flowback points, and then we have flowback points, and this is how the flowback points were. I hope tumeelewa. Hiyo UPP unajua, not so many people know how it works. Very few people, even these top leaders, very few people know how it works. So I hope umeelewa. So right now you are a new member, you are a distributor, you can earn from UPP up to the 10th level. When eka code, help your team to also grow. If you are a silver executive prime, you've been enjoying UPP. Now become a prime, going up to the 20th level, tengeneza pesa mingi. And then you have flowback points. Now flowback points is this. If you are getting started in the system, in the business, once you knock 10 points, you become a silver executive prime. All silver executive primes, their PMA is 0.3334 points. This one is now what we call single PMA or single maintenance. Single PMA or single maintenance. Are you together? Now, this single maintenance, you will only be getting your percentages. Let's say you were supposed to enjoy 10% of the total company's profit. Hata kama wewe bado sio prime, kwa sababu najua ukiwa prime, you will get an additional 3% from stair step, from UPP, from Unilevel. Are we together? Now, there are those guys who say, I want to double my income. If you do double PMA, kama single ni 0.334, then it means double is 0.6668 points. Hii inaitwa double maintenance or double PMA. When the moment you do double PMA, those are 4 boxes of C24/7. Those are 4 boxes. You will earn, because it is double, you will earn 20% more in Unilevel, stair step, and UPP. So itakuwa 10% plus an additional 20. Viongozi, sijui kama mnaona vile system iko na pesa mingi. Plus an additional 20%. Sawa sawa. So kama ulikuwa earn let's say acha niwaonyeshe vile inakuwa calculated. Let's say you are supposed to earn very basically ulikuwa earn seme 1000 Kenyan shillings from unilevel, stair step na UPP combined. What is 20% of 1000 Kenyan shillings? 20% of 1000 Kenyan shillings is how much? It is 200. So utapata 1000 plus an extra 200. This is what it means when you say an additional 20%. An additional 20% of whatever you are supposed to get. So kama ulikuwa upate 10,000, you will get an additional 2,000. That is now what we call double maintenance, when you earn 20% more on unilevel, stair step, and UPP. That is what you can see down here. If unilevel ulikuwa upate 28,000, you will get an additional 20%. So this one will be coming to 33,000 Kenyan shillings. For the stair step, you are supposed to be getting 16,000, but then you get an additional 20%. So that will be 19,800. For UPP, you're supposed to be getting 18,320. You will get an additional 20%, which is 21,000. For this stair step, stair step ya kwanza, for this ya mwisho hii hapa, hii ni ya UPP. Hii ya kwanza UPP ni ile niliwaambia you can earn from products. Hii ya kwanza ni ya products, and then hii ya pili ni ile ya rank. Hii wamepiga hesabu, for example you are a gold executive, that is why imeandikwa GA, hata hapo juu imeandikwa GA. So if you are a GA from stair step and you if you are a GA from UPP, you have 100 packages za EdPlan zikienkodiwa kwa system yako, and you are supposed to be getting 300. Sawa sawa, hiyo haijakuwa calculated hapo, but basically an additional 20%, hiyo inakuja 36,000. That's why you have it there. So system ina calculate kila kitu. If it was 100 times nini na nini na nini na nini, you get an additional. Now, people might decide, what if instead of let's say instead of 2000 of double PMA, what if I can do triple PMA? You can do triple PMA. Na triple PMA ni an additional 30%. Triple PMA ni an additional 30%. The example that we used here was for someone who is a silver executive prime. If you are a GA, hii tayari originally ni 30%. So plus ile yake ilikuwa an additional of 5% hapo hivyo. Hiyo ni ya kama we ni prime, if you are a prime. And then if you do triple maintenance, you get plus an additional 30% kwa hii hapa. So for a GA, kama originally ulikupate 28,000, lakini badala ya double maintenance, you do triple maintenance, you get an additional 30%. Triple maintenance ni 0.334 times 3. Hii hapa times 3. Inakuanga around 1.0002, if I'm not wrong. Inakuanga 1.0002. That is for triple maintenance. This is for someone who has decided anataka kuenjoy more. That is triple maintenance. Are we together? Now, because yours is triple maintenance, you'll be getting, if you are a GA, or if you are a silver executive prime, or if you are a gold executive prime, utakuwa unapata an additional 30%, 30%, 30% on whatever you are supposed to make. Sawa sawa. I hope we are together. I hope mpaka hapo kila mtu ako sawa, because I am winding up on the technical bit of the training. Hata ndio hii hapa. Why am I even struggling? Kumbe kila kitu iko hapa. Triple PMA 1.0002. Those are 6 boxes of C24/7. So you'll get an additional 30% on unilevel, stair step, and UPP. Then lastly, we have the royalty income. This is the last one. The royalty income. Unajua hizi vitu zote mnaziona kwa slide, mnashanga na hizi earnings zingine mbona sijawahi zisikia. We have royalty income. We have We have the royalty income and the global profit sharing. Those are the two ways which are calculated on a yearly basis. They are calculated on a yearly basis. Alafu, royalty income, global profit sharing, you are given by the end of the year. For those who are GAs and above, you get global profit sharing. Now for the royalty income, assuming that is you and you have sponsored GA, huyu GA akasponsor mwingine akakuwa GA, akasponsor mwingine akakuwa GA, akasponsor kuwa GA. Now the moment you do your PMA, that is for the month, you have already done PMA. For that month, what happens is you will be getting an additional from your first generation to your fifth generation. Hizi ndio generations, the levels. This is your first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. When I talk about generations, ni the same way kuna kuanga na families. You know, from your great-great-grandfather, that's one generation, to your great-grandfather, to your grandfather, to your father, to you, to your those are generations. So if this is me, for example, this is Glenn. I sponsor Maureen. Maureen sponsors Cynthia. Cynthia sponsors Eric. Eric sponsors Abigail. Abigail sponsors Victor. If Victor becomes a GA, of course sisi wote tutakuwa GA kwa sababu hakuna mwenye atapita mwingine, sababu there is no pass up. All of us will become GA. Now from all of us being in the same generation, I am going to enjoy 2% from them and their entire team every single month. Hii sio GA max income, hii ni royalty income. GA max income ilikuwa inaenda kwa kila GA up to their fifth generation, up to their fifth level. Ilikuwa inaenda for different GAs up to their fifth level. If you sponsor 5 GAs, those are 5 different GAs. Na kwa hii, you can see it is just one GA mwenye amesponsor hawa watu wote. This is royalty income. Sawa sawa. So global profit sharing, not global. GA max income, it is you plus your 5 GAs. Royalty income, it is you and that one GA. Huyo tu mmoja. Kwa hiyo leg, akona GAs watano. And that is it. And then you can enjoy 5% of the commissional points from the entire team, which is calculated into Kenyan shillings. There is same name compression. So kama mtu akona 31 accounts anahesabiwa tu kama mtu mmoja, ndio iweze kuleta watu wengi ikukalkuletie nayo. Then there is dynamic compression. Basically, kama kuna hii level, let's say for example, hii level yenye mtu hayuko active. Let's say huyu GA, yeye na timu yake hayuko active, but then there is another one here. System itahesabu, that is first generation, second generation, third generation. Itaruka hii hapa, then it will go to fourth generation, fifth generation, and then this one will become the fifth generation. This one ensures there is no breakage in terms of earnings. Hakuna mali utakuwa interrupted. So lastly, ladies and gentlemen, being a member of the Speakers Bureau, I'm trying to do this professionally, and these are our training cycles. When you're getting to know more about the business, you're taken through the OPP. Unaelezwa everything about the system. Once you understand more about OPP, you get started in the business, unafanywa orientation. That is new distributors orientation. And then next we have the Alliance Success Achievement Program, whereby you are trained on how to accelerate your growth in the business. And then we have technical training, like the one which I've just done. And then the next one is DTC training. Hii ndio bado hatujafanya. And then we have special events and workshop, and then the special or big trainings. And I would like to announce, guys, buy tickets for the 7th year anniversary. Those tickets are zinaenda kupanda price. They are only 700 Kenyan shillings right now at the moment. From Saturday, those tickets will be 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Buy tickets for the 7th year anniversary. In fact, buy 2 or 3 of them because you're going to be having a team. Nunua 3, ziweke kando. Next month you're going to be having a downline. Hakuna haja nunue ticket at 1,000 and you are here. Buy a ticket. Those are the special or big events. Those are the events and workshop or the special or big trainings. We are going to be having a very wonderful event on that day. We are having very special entertainment on that day. We were told by by Sir Renz, Otile Brown will be there for the event in November. There are going to be special raffles. Kutakuwa na special raffles and they're going to be basically be having a lot of exciting things during that event. So wewe make sure umekuwa na tickets zako na make sure your team has enough tickets. Usije ukakuja kwa hiyo event peke yako. Mimi ukikuja hiyo event mimi nitafurahi kwa sababu I can see you. I can see you in the meeting or I can see you in the event. I'll be very much happy. But you, what about you? Do you have a downline there in the meeting? That is what you need to be looking at. Make sure that you have 1 or 2 or 3 downlines of yours in that event. If you guys will allow me, I would like to tackle DTC training very, very briefly because vitu mingi sana tushafanya. So unless there is any question about technical training, maybe I'll share something small about the DTC training. Alafu we can call this a night. Before I forget, let me just say this. Nimeona Levi amenikumbusha kitu very important yenye nilikuwa karibu kusahau. Now, najua mtu anajiuliza, what if I want to make more pairs per day? Let's say nataka kutengeneza pesa mingi. This is what happens. So this is the consequence. If najua mnaweza ona screen yangu. So if you have 15 people you're supposed to register in the business. If you have 15 people you're supposed to register in the business. Ndio utengeneze pesa. Kwa sababu you have 15 people, or let's say your team is registering 15 new people. This is Levi, and Levi has Victor on this side and has Waigumo on this side. Sawa. Because Levi has 2 people on this, not 2 people, 2 legs. On this side, Victor amechapa kazi pale hivyo, Victor amechapa kazi. Hii timu yake ni kubwa sana. Iko na let's say watu 200, and of course, hii side ndo iko na binary points mingi. Let's say he has like let's say akona kitu kama 20,000 binary points. Hizi ni binary points on the left, and then on this side ni 0 kwa sababu kama ingekuwa 1400 zinge match, alafu bado hii side irudi 0 until ile system inaendanga mpaka ile time side moja inaacho ikuwa na points mingi. That is how the system matches. So if this side Waigumo akuja aweke code moja hapo hivyo, hii system ita detect alafu itaongeza 1400 hapo. So on this side kutakuwa na 1400 binary points, and on this side kuna 20,000 binary points. So what happens is this. Hii system ita cancel hizi 1400 binary points, alafu huku pia ita deduct 1400 binary points, zitabaki 19,000, ni 19,000 ama 18,000? 18,600. Hizo ndo points zenye zitabaki hii side ya left. Alafu hii side itarudi 0. Sijui kama nipata. When Waigumo encodes here, system ya Levi on the right side ita detect 1 person has been registered, so itaweka 1400 binary points. But hii side kumbuka kuna 20,000 binary points, and how does the system match? Kama kuna 1400 on the left and 1400 on the right, system ina match automatically. But because hii side kuna 20,000, ita subtract hapa 1400, alafu hapa pia kwa 20,000 ita subtract 1400, so hii side zitabaki 18,600. Hizo ndo points zitabaki on the left side. So after that, the system will match automatically na itakupatia 4,800 Kenyan shillings. If Waigumo encodes here again, hivo, hapa pia itasoma 1400 tena, then ita subtract your 1400 na huku 1400, huku itabaki 17,200 points on the left, and then itapeana another 4,800. It goes on like that up to infinity. But let's say Waigumo here and her team, they have 15 people that they're registering. Do you know what happens? Because during the day you can make 10 pairs, and during the night you can only register 10 pairs, or you can register 10 people, or 10 codes ndo zinaweza wekwa, or you can only make 10 matches, sababu kama Megaverse inakuja na 15 matches. Oh, that is why you are asking, won't it flash out? Oh, nimekupata. Maybe that is why you are asking that. Now, in this kind of scenario, Waigumo should only anafaa communicate na Levi, amwambie upline, my team and I, we have picked 15 codes right now and we want to do the registration. Levi ataconfirm kwa system yake, pale hivyo kwa DTC pale hivyo chini, kuna place inakuoneshanga out of 10 tayari uko na ngapi. Tayari out of 10 during the day umetengeneza ngapi, ama out of 10 during the night umeshatengeneza ngapi. Huwa ina change every time, every cycle. Sawa, huwa ina change every cycle. So pale hivyo kwa DTC, Levi ataenda confirm, aone that tayari ameshatengeneza 3 out of 10 pairs. So atakuja ambie Waigumo, kindly only register 7 more codes. Usiregister past 7 more codes. Only register 7 codes peke yake. So Waigumo atakuja aweke code 7, atakuja aweke code 7 kwa system na team yake, wakuja aweke code 7. The moment ashaweka code 7 kwa system ya Levi, itakuwa tu ina cancel 1400 na 1400, inampea 4800. 1400 na 1400, 4000. 1400 na 1400, 4800. 1400 na 14 for this, sorry, for the 7 codes. For the 7 codes zenye Waigumo ameweka na timu yake, atapata 4800, 7 times 4800 for those 7 codes. Kumbuka alishapata 3 zingine hapo before. Sawa. So asije akapitisha 10. But because Waigumo ameregister 7, amebakisha zingine 8 na anataka kuziweka kwa system, she cannot do that kwa sababu when she registers past 10, let's say akuja register ya 11, what that does, hiyo ya 11 yenye ameweka, mnaona hizo points za 1400 zenye zilikuwa zinaingia on the right huku juu, hizo points 1400 hazitaingia on the right. The system will just assume you have not done any registration. Ina assume hizo code zingine 8 zenye amebakisha, she can register them, yeye ataregister, but kwa system ya Levi alishapitisha 10, hizi zingine 8, the points will not get into the system. Meaning what? For you to make a match, hizi points lazima ziingie kwa system. But the system will just assume the registration has been done, but because you have passed the maximum which you're supposed to register, hizi points, they'll not get in. Meaning Levi will not make matches for those 8 pending, hizo code zingine zenye bado hajaweka kwa hizo zenye zimewekwa kwa system. And to make matters worse, huku si alikuwa amebakisha 10,000 binary points. Si huku waliweka hizo zingine 7, wakamatch, wakabakisha hii side ingine, Levi akabakisha 10,000 binary points. So to make matters worse, hizi points hazikuingia on the right side. And to make matters worse, hizi 10,000 zenye zilikuwa zimebaki huku, hizi zote pia zina disappear, like immediately zina disappear. Hii side inarudi 0 na hii side kumbuka ilikuwa 0 kwa sababu points lazima ziingie huko ndo zimatch. So hii side inarudi 0 na hii side ingine bado iko 0. So wewe ni kama umejoin biashara tena. As in wewe ni kama hauna left, hauna strong side, hauna weak side. Sawa. So hizi 10,000 points, they disappear. This is now what we call flash out. Unasikia Levi ananiuliza, won't it flash out? So this is what it means. These points will be flashed out, as in kama choo. Unaonanga choo una flash, hivyo sasa zita flash zipotee kabisa. Sawa sawa. So when during the cycle tumefika right now we are in the night cycle or in the morning cycle, inaitwa the morning cycle kwa sababu Philippines kulishaingia saa 6 kitambo, so saizi wako kama saa 11 asubuhi, so it's during the day. So during this day cycle, when I go to my system na nione nimefikisha let's say 7 out of 10, I can become very careful. Ndakuja pale hivyo kwa group niwaambiaje, kindly guys be careful, if you have any code kuja uniambie, usije ukani flash out, kwa sababu for me in my DTC, in my first account on this side I have 745,000. I have 700. Don't know why this one is behaving like this. Sorry guys. I have 745,000. Okay. Well, all right. So having this number of points, having this 745,000 points, it becomes such a waste when hii side ingine Alan amechapa kazi, amekuja ameweka codes 15 on this side. Yeye ametengeneza pesa. Okay, yes, nitatengeneza 4,800 for the first 10 codes. Lakini imagine hizi points 700 nikimatch 10, those are only 14,000 points. So kumaanisha on the left side nitakuwa nimebakisha like 731,000 points. Nitakuwa nimebakisha 731,000 points on the left side. Imagine hizi points zote disappear, zirudi back to zero, as in nirudi back to zero, na hizi points ndio natumia kumatch. Hizi points ndio nahitaji kumatch, like siwezi match tu hivyo. I need these points for me to match in the system. So if I'm going to be matching in this system, I need points on the left and points on the right. But if hizi 745,000, hii ni timu yangu imegrow, alafu huku Alan akuja anisafishe within one day, hizi points zote zidisappear. Huku sasa narudi zero, iside ingine narudi zero. So kwa sababu hizi hata hizi zingine zenye Alan ameweka hizo extra 5, they'll not get into the system, na hizi zingine zenye zilikuwa huku pia zitadisappear. So it is usually advisable that the moment you are you are growing, unajua at this point we are all going to be growing, we are all going to be growing so fast. So if you're going to be growing, always communicate with your upline. Namwambia upline kuko hivi na hivi, nachukua code zingine kama 3 ama 4 hivi, kunaenda aje? Anakuambia it's okay, you can register. But kama ni mingi, atakwambia cheki, weka tu moja, hiyo ingine ngoja 7 pm, system ikiingia morning cycle, utaregister hizo zingine zenye uko nazo. That is now what we call controlling flash out. You can control flash out. But the question that Levi asked was this: what if this is Alan, and then Alan has, let's say, Eric, and let's say Glenn on this side. So Eric hii side ni strong side, Eric ni strong side, hii side akona team kubwa sana, let's say Alan akona let's say 100,000 points on the left, binary points on the left, and on this right side Glenn, mimi nikuje niko na megaverse moja, nishapata mtu wa megaverse. Remember megaverse ni kama umeregister watu 15. So this megaverse package, because inakuja na 15 matches, system iko na its way of doing the registration. So first of all, when you are buying the megaverse, you are buying the megaverse code, ile account ya kwanza. Kumbuka nikiwaambia, when you are buying a code, you are only buying the first account, the remaining ones zinakuja automatically in the system. Nikishanunua hii megaverse code, nikiregister kwa system, the system only picks up the megaverse code. Sijui kama mnanielewa. Ina pick up the megaverse code and it only matches once. Inanipea 4,800 the first 4,800 ndio itanipea kwa system. The remaining, because there are 15, si ni kama 15 matches, ni kama umeregister 15. The remaining 14 matches, pale hivyo kwa DTC, kuna place imeandikwa package points. Najua mnaonanga hiyo kitu mnashangania nini. Kuna place imeandikwa package points. Sawa sawa. So, Alan, kenye atafanya, communicate na yeye. Tutakuja tuongee tuambiane, kwa sababu tayari I had already had 7 pairs. Nilikuwa nisha match mara 7. Na umeweka Megaverse package hapa hivi, nika match mara ingine. So nimematch 8 times na nimebakisha 2 pairs during the day. So what Alan and I we are going to do, we are only going to go to the system mali imeandikwa package points kwa DTC, and we are only going to release only 2 pairs. We are only going to release only 2 pairs. Hatuta release zote. Tuta release only 2 pairs. In fact, at that point, wacha ikae. Wacha tutosheke na hizi 8. And then, ikifika saa moja jioni, we can release the first, another 8. Kama nilikuwa tayari nishatengeneza 8, I'll only tell Alan, kwa sababu tayari nilikuwa nimesha match mara 8. Those 14 pairs zenye zimebaki, ngoja ifike 7 p.m. Ikishafika 7 p.m, what we are going to do, we are going to release another 8. Ama, let's say we are going to release 10. Wacha to max out. Lakini ni safe uchezee 8 ama 9, kwa sababu uwezi jua. Kuna falatu fulani anaweza pata code jioni last minute, akuja aweke, alafu wewe huku unajua. Kwa sababu unapata ngalese kama Abigail, akichukuanga code haujuangi, unampatanga tu kwa counter muza rada, ananiambia niko nachukua code yangu. Unashangaa, mbona chini ya maji hivi bana. So unapatanga tu, kuna wale madownlines wanafanyanga tu vitu chini ya maji, hawakuambiangi. Unapata tu, Glenn nilienda nikachukua codes 2 asubuhi, nikakuja nikaregister. And then jioni downline wako mwingine alikuja akapata Megaverse. So mwingine tena akakuja akachukua Neoverse 2 tena jioni na hakukuambia. So wewe unadhani mimi nakuja tu kurelease hizi za Megaverse peke yake. Kumbe ukikaakaa hivi kidogo, kuna fala tu amefika jioni sasa nyumbani, ndiye anataka kufanya registration sasa vizuri akikula. Anataka kukusurprise, akwambia upline surprise, niko na code, nimeshaweka kwa system. My friend, unacheza na safety, unaacha ukifika pair number 8 out of 10, wachia hapo. Juu kuna fala fulani anaweza pata code jioni na asije akakwambia, anaweza kuja register. Upate amekuflash out without you knowing. Amefanya ukapoteza this 100,000 points zenye ulikuwa umebuild on the left side. Are you together? So tunakuja tuna release 10 points. Sawa sawa. Kwa hizi ukisubtract 14 ukisubtract 10 utabakisha another 4 pairs. Then on the next cycle, kwa sababu ushapitisha 10 times 4,800, ushapitisha 48,000. In the next cycle unakuja una release sasa hizo 4 extra zenye zimebaki. That is how the system is built to control flash out for the Digiverse code. Not for the Digiverse, for the Technoverse. Kuanzia kwa Technoverse unapatanga package points. For the Digiverse, you also get the package points. For the Megaverse, you also have the option ya package points. So all of them, they have the option of package points. Are we together? I hope tumepatana hapo hivyo. Those package points are there to help you to control flash out. So mtu akiweka Digiverse, mtu akiweka Technoverse, haita match automatically, zitaingia kwa package points. So wewe ndio utakuja urelease time yenye unataka. Time unataka kutengeneza hiyo pesa. So with that, I have explained that. There's something else I was trying to, nilikuwa nasema naenda explain and I completely forgot kabisa. It is in line with whatever. Oh yeah, sometimes you find out that when your team, let's say the same scenario tulisema, that you can match when there is a product, when there is this side there are points, this side kuna points, alafu hii side watu wanafanya PMA. So unapatanga hii side wakifanya PMA hizi points zifike 1400 inaweza match na hizi 100,000 zenye ziko huku. So itakuja subtract hizi zenye watu wamefanya PMA, watu wamenunua products mpaka zimefika 1400. So itakuja i-cancel hapa ibaki 0 and then huku ikuje subtract from 100,000 itabakisha 998,600. The same risk can apply. You can be flushed out when people do PMA with their products. Unapata huku umematch mara 8, alafu because ni end month people are doing their PMA, unakuja unapata all these guys have done their PMA. In fact you have 2,800 binary points. Unapata umematch hiyo kidogo kidogo, unarudi unapata hii side ni 0. Unashangaa rada ni gani na hakuna code imewekwa. It is because you've been flushed out with the products. Are we together? I hope you are together up to there, because I think with that, kama kuna any question you can ask right now, or forever hold your peace. Before tuende kwa DTC training, you can ask that question right now that you wanted to ask, or forever hold your peace. Huyu Karovia Wambui ni nani? I'm suspecting this is Lino if I'm not wrong. Ama mlilala guys, unajua sometimes huwa mnakuanga tu bure kabisa. I hope amjalala. If you have a question you can ask right now. Ask a question. But if you guys don't have any question, it means I've done a good job. Okay. Oh, Karovia kumaanisha Lino is not here in the meeting. Alituenjoy, aliapia alafu akadisappear. Now, let's go to DTC training. Hiyo nayo is very very easy. Hiyo hata ina story mingi sana. Let me just let me pin my Google Chrome, and then we can talk about it. We can talk about the DTC training. I want to do them together, nimalizane nazo leo, so that I can know very well that you guys are okay. Now